stream. We're going to have another great set of games tonight. It is Bradley versus... I'm very well prepared. I have it in the title. It is Bradley versus Hawkeye Community College. So tonight's going to be, I think it's going to be great games. I'm in the lobby right now, and it looks like we're waiting for people to join. I will be having another caster, as you can see by the stuffed camera down there. But corporate needed him, so he won't be here for a few seconds, which is fine. It's all good. Tonight, it's the Division C team, so the same team that played last week, and I'm ready to see if they improved. If anyone was here for the last stream, we did get 2-0'd by the other team, which was I think called the Bearcats. So hopefully Bradley has practiced and spent some time, and now we're ready to destroy, and I'm really excited for that. Yeah, more people are joining the queue right now, so it should be starting pretty soon. Yeah, so we have some very high-ranked players in the game, so this should be really exciting. I know the Bradley League of Legends team has been playing hard and they've been practicing, and I'm sure they have worked on their drafting a little bit too. So I'm really excited to see where this goes and see how the games go. It looks like we might have pro draft here, judging by the chat. I'll try and get a spectator link on that if I can. We'll see if that can happen. But besides for that, we're getting ready to go, which is very, very exciting. Normally I'd have someone to go off of here, but I'm alone right now, so I'm just gonna keep talking. So for some of the champions that I went to see personally, I myself have been picking up the good old Tom Kench, so I think that'll be really, really fun. I think he's really strong in the meta, even though he has a really low win rate, but I think he can do great. He's very strong, lots of poke damage early on, especially with his passive, and late into the game, his shield becomes insane, so I think it'd be a really nice pick. Really nice pick for our team to try and pick up, maybe. We'll have to see. Right. Looks like they're sending links right now for Pro Draft. Hopefully they send a spectator one. Aha, we have a spectator link. Perfect, 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 perfect. Let me get that up for you guys. Should just function, hopefully. See if I set this up correctly. Bam! Look at that. A1 production team right here. Let me tell you. So I guess now we just wait and see what they decide to choose, and when they yeah, it looks like they're saying ready in chat, so it looks like we're gonna have ourselves a draft going on here. And by the way, just for people I don't know, this is just a different way of using the ban tool within League of Legends. Normally when you're in the client, it can be a little weird sometimes, and it's not exactly perfect. So this is kind of a way to get around that. We will actually be seeing a Karma ban, which is really interesting. Karma, I feel like, is one of those sleeper OP champs, and I'm pretty sure Riot just buffed her last patch. Oh, we see the Swain ban. One of the players on our team, on Bradley's team, that is. I'm pretty sure... Ooh, I don't remember which player it is, but I do know that they are known for playing their Swain. So... that's a pretty understandable ban. I'm pretty sure the last game that they played in, there was also a Swain ban, so I would not be expecting to see that carry over until Game 2 or Game 3. Nunu and Willem, another just normal ban for the team. The jungler I've heard is used to playing Zac or Nunu and Willem, so pretty easy ban to pick up for HCC Academy. I would not be surprised to also see a Zac ban. I've heard he pops off on Zac pretty hard. And from Bradley's side, it looks like just kind of meta bans at this point. I'm sure they've scouted the other team to see what kind of champions they play and all of that. But Caitlyn is pretty strong, even though she did just get a AD scaling nerf. She's still very oppressive, especially in lane early as a lane bully. So getting her out of the game is perfectly fine by anyone's books. Ooh, we see the Volibear lock-in. Okay, so Volibear is actually a really interesting pick because he is a very flexible champion. He can either go top or he could go jungle. Last set of games, he was playing him, or our jungler was playing Volibear in the jungle, so he'll probably go there again. Morgana, great, safe first pick. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Samira, she's actually allowed now. Samira is a crazy strong champ, in my opinion. Riot's actually nerfing her next patch again after her hotfix on release. So, yeah, she's really strong. Very, very, very strong team fighting, even just after level 6 with that ultimate that is on a 2-second cooldown. So, it'll be interesting to see her in the game. Very Fiesta-like. Looks like the Bradley team's kind of, yeah, trying to pick their ADC into that, and Jinx looks to be the pick. I think Jinx could actually do pretty well. She probably scales harder than Samira late game, maybe. We'll have to see how that works out. I have not seen much Samira gameplay, especially in a tournament style. So we'll have to see what red team pulls out, and we'll see what they can do. Looks like we're going to be getting a Lux pick here. Also a very flexible pick. Can go mid or support. I'm pretty sure last game we did see the Lux mid, so we'll probably see that again. Actually, really interesting pick into Morgana. Morgana can do a lot against Lux with that spell shield, being able to cancel a root or reduce damage just from Lux's entire kit. So if Lux does go bot, she will not have a fun time unless she can use her faster cooldowns to outplay the Morgana shield. Looks like we see a Sejuani jungle. This is exciting. I really like Sejuani. I think she's a pretty solid pick. She's just so tanky, and the amount of lockdown she has with all of her stuns in her kit is pretty massive. So now we're going into the second ban phase where each team bans 2 champions, and they're gonna be banning Ornn. Yes. Our top player is known for his crazy Ornn mechanics, so getting Ornn out of there does make sense. HCC Academy did do their homework, and they are banning for who they need to ban. We'll have to see what else they go with here. Well, actually, it's our team banning. My bad. We get a ban. They get a ban. See a Ziggs ban. I'm sure that's just the other team plays Ziggs, so we're gonna get him out of there. Ziggs is also pretty strong in this current meta, just being able to lob Qs and with his passive that gives him extra damage on his auto attacks. Really just helps him scale, and with his W, where he can destroy towers at 25% health. Very, very strong. Great at getting map initiative and map priority from all the lanes when he can just roam around and do what he wants. And we're about to see the first of the second phase of picking going on here. Looks like a Galio mid is what it seems to be. Pretty strong pick against their comp. I feel like Galio ult that can airborne an entire team if played correctly is going to get a lot of value into Bradley's comp, especially that volley bear that has to go into the enemy team. Also, with his ultimate, he does give a magic shield to all of his allies in the radius, so that'll be good against Lux. And not to mention, no one on that team, on our team at Bradley, wants to be auto-attacking a Galio, which is what he's good at making them do. So Galio is a pretty strong pick here. See Kled top. Kled scales pretty hard, and he still is a really good early game champion. So looks like lots of pressure for whatever they're trying to do top. Maybe they'll try and play around Kled's early game and secure a Rift Herald or two. We'll have to see as the game goes on. It looks like we're going to have our last pick from Bradley here, looking like it's going to be a support. And the timer counts down, and we have a Senna support. Okay. So lots of AD in Bradley's comp. A good splash of magic damage, though. So pretty balanced all around. All that AD is actually going to make Galio's life pretty hard, and we see a Renekton top. So Renekton is known for his early game. I played a game of Kale a few days ago, and it did not go well. But it looks like that's what the team comp is going to be. Yeah, Bradley's both teams scale pretty well. I feel like Bradley has a better mid game, so hopefully they can kind of use that advantage and get ahead. We'll have to see. And it looks like now, yep, now we're saying ready, so we're going to get into the lobby. Pretty soon, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Oh wait, I don't think I'm leaking anything. Okay, we're good. I don't think I leaked anything there. So now what they're going to do is they're just going to go through the bans like they did before, but instead do it through the client. So we'll see the same picks and bans that they just drafted beforehand. And hopefully my caster buddy, I think it's Adrian. Yeah, Adrian again is going to be joining us. Hopefully he'll get in here pretty soon and help me out a little bit because casting alone is difficult. Yeah, ooh, voice crack. I'm talking to myself quite a lot, but I guess that's my job. So yeah, we see the normal bans. I'm really sad that Swain got. Oh, he's here. He's here.
Hello,
Hello.
stream. Am I?
Hello.
Oh, there we
Yeah, you
go.
are. We were just talking about you. So, how do you think draft went?
Okay, so we kind of struggle a little bit in terms of picking for support. We wanted a hard engage support, but they ended up banning out both Swain and Nautilus, which is the specialty for our support. So we ended up opting in for a more all-in type of support, not all-in, but poke type of support that has like soft all-in. So
Mm-hmm.
we have the Senate Shield, we have the root, and we have the heal for Jinx if they ever decide to just go balls to the walls all in on this bot lane. Didn't want the difficulty here was trying to play um around Morgana because Morgana in the bot lane is just like really good in general.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, so the Morgana, trying to pick around the Morgana was really difficult after they got rid of both our hard engages. The
Mm-hmm.
thing is, I feel like Jinx is a pretty good pick because it counters the, what did they pick?
Samira?
Samira. Yeah,
Yeah.
Samira.
Yeah, that caught me off
So
guard.
yeah, I thought you still couldn't play it. That's why I didn't bother banning it. But I'm not complaining. I don't think Samira's is as good as everyone's saying it is, especially around this type of level of play. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like our draft was more oriented towards picking a carry for our top lane this time, and we were trying to pick a more safer bot lane. It didn't end up being that way in the end, so we ended up having to pick a more all-in ish type of bot lane, kind of hybrid. Like there's poke, there's all-in, there's a nice mix. So yeah, hopefully it goes well against this Morgana and Samira bot lane. It's the Morgana Samira bot lane, in my opinion, has a better all-in than ours.
Mm-hmm.
But if we can just, relatively stay safe and build our items, we should be fine. Again, this draft is usually oriented towards mid-game team fights. A bunch of these champions have a spike towards mid-game, so that's what we're gonna be basically looking for again when we watch this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually really like your draft. One thing that I didn't get to talk about yet is that putting that Senna in the bot lane instead of having like say like an enchanter or a mage is actually pretty
Mm-hmm.
nice because Galio and Morgana, they both have abilities that give magic shields, so doing physical damage just cuts right through it. And I think that's a nice little thing that you guys did.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you did try to run in an engage support like Leona, for example, that
Mm-hmm.
is really rough to go into a Morgana. So
Right,
I think Senna was definitely one of the best picks you could have had for this team comp.
for sure.
If I had to guess, I think the biggest problem for Bradley is going to be that Renekton top, just because Renekton's early game is nutty.
Well,
So,
the thing is, we specifically picked Kled against the Renekton because I'm pretty sure Kled has a rough time against the Renekton top.
mm,
Honestly, the draft from HCC here was kind of weird. They kind of counterpicked themselves into a bunch of matchups, in my opinion. But if they just think they can flat out beat us, then yeah, I mean, like, go for it, man. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Why not?
I guess, yeah, Kled would be pretty good against Renekton because of that
Because
Graves
he could stop
runes.
the dash.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, and that too. I didn't even think about that.
And is the Galio into Lux matchup okay?
It's not awful.
Yeah.
Galio, I feel like it's a little bit of a skill matchup, as the casters would say, when they don't know the
Um,
matchup.
I think it's more favored towards Lux just because of the range. Yes, the Galio has magic shield. One moment, my cat is getting my attention. I'll be right back.
All right, while he deals with his cat, I'm going to explain why I think the matchup is more skilled matchup, and that is mostly because Galio is just great at crushing mages. So I think if Galio can try to outplay those I can't talk. If Galio can try and outplay those abilities and just kind of dodge them, I think he'll be able to do a pretty decent all in on that Lux.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Sorry,
that's
what were
what.
you saying before I
Oh,
have to go take care of my cat?
I was just talking about about how I think the Galio Lux matchup is a little bit of a skill matchup because both can both have their opportunities to deal damage to each other and kind of get that lockdown all in damage. So
We'll see. One thing to point out here is I'm pretty sure Lux is able to outshove Galio in the early game. Galio's wave clear isn't that good up until he kind of gets Proto Belt, and that's kind of the opposite what Galio wants to do. Galio wants to shove in the lane and try to help out other lanes with his ult, so it's kind of counterintuitive to what Galio wants to do. So maybe Lux doesn't really have that much kill potential in the lane early. Actually, I think she has the most kill potential in the lane early on, but further on she won't be able to. But still, I still think she's slightly favored in this matchup just because she has better wave clear than Galio early.
yeah, that definitely makes sense. Being able to push in that wave and make Galio make that decision of, do I want to get gold or do I want to try and go gank a lane or support it somehow? So having them make that decision, and either way they're going to miss out on something. I think that will be very important for our mid laner. And Bradley as a whole. So we'll have to see what happens, which is about to happen soon. 10 seconds, and then we'll get into the loading screen. Oh boy, thanks, Riot.
Thanks, thank God for the 3-minute delay. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think this game is going to be more emphasized on the top and bot side. I didn't initially want the game to be centered towards more the bot side. I wanted it to be more centered towards like top side and mid, but unfortunately draft didn't really allow us that. I mean, HCC really drafted well, by the way. Kudos to them. They kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I was like, we're picking Nautilus, and then they picked like last ban Nautilus. I'm like, oh, okay, we're in a little bit of trouble. But I mean, hopefully we can pull it out. I feel like this comp has a lot of damage to it. We have some late game assurance with Jinx, so that's really nice. Click also would scales quite nice into late game, I would say, but he also has a nice mid game spike as well. So yeah, looking at HCC's comp, I mean, I don't think Renekton scales that well until late. I think he's more of a mid game champion and early game, of course. And Samira, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I haven't played against too much Samira. She seems to be very good when she gets her ult, and once she hits those her items in the mid game, she becomes very strong with the ultimate, and she has tons of peel with the Sejuani and Galio, so I wouldn't be surprised if Samira is able to get off a lot of kills due to the amount of peel she has. So that's definitely a concern for me when looking at HCC's comp at the moment. But we're in game now.
Yeah, we are. Are you? I think we're synced up pretty well, right? Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Are you around 40 seconds?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we're good.
Perfect.
We're good now.
All right. Yeah, I think the main issue when it comes to syncing is when you try to speed up and slow down things. I think that's when the main problem happens.
Sometimes it just freezes for me though. Initially, yeah, we're seeing some defensive positions here for the invades. HCC is free to actually invade them to try and blow some flashes or get some kills here. I'm not sure. Maybe they're doing a late invade here. I'm not sure why they're not going now. Kind of interesting that they're not going to try to invade them here, actually.
Yeah, they definitely have a okay level 1. Especially
level 1, well, especially with Morgana.
Yeah, Morgana root is huge. So obviously, the more ability Samira has, the better she gets. But I think she could probably still do some decent damage level 1. But it looks like it's just gonna be a boring old start. You know, another day on the Rift.
Oh wait, might be.
Oh wait, never mind. I am blind. Looks like we don't get a flash, but that is a lot of damage. I didn't even notice they were pushed up.
So that's pretty huge for. Oh, she's gonna stay.
Yeah, she's chilling.
Okay, so that's pretty huge for them. That's massive for the HCC bot lane because obviously you want to deny levels from Jinx early on because Jinx can actually easily push in this lane, and Samira and Samira is gonna have a hard time. Basically, any ADC is gonna have a hard time CSing early in when they're getting shoved in like that. So that was pretty smart by HCC cheesing in the tri-bush.
And we probably
getting that early damage.
Yeah, Jinx and Senna probably also missed a few minions of XP, which is pretty huge. when you're talking about that level 2 spike. And top lane, we're getting a little bit of a fight here. Renekton's kind of out-trading Kled, which is really unfortunate.
Some mechanical stakes by Kled there. But it's all right.
Yeah, and you can already see that.
We see Volley pathing towards top, actually. Let's see what happens.
He is. You're correct. Oh, this looks a little rough. He's gonna. Oh, and he doesn't get Scarl in time. Volibear might be able to clean up here. He's very low, and he has buffs. E
and Kled and the Renekton has flash too.
Yep, E does not connect. Renekton might have to flash away from this depending on the Volibear's. Oh, he walks away. So unfortunately, Renekton just noticed that he was getting ganked. I was like, all right, I might as well kill one, and then it became one.
Renekton gets a free recall here, and he's able to TP into that huge wave, into top lane. So he's denying. Okay, well, Kled's actually going to make it back on time, so this is not the worst scenario ever. He's going to catch this wave here, but Renekton's going to TP back and continue his pressure.
Ooh, an amazing
top lane.
We just saw in the bot lane. This this Morgana does not seem like a bad player. It looks like we're going to see the double gank coming in. The regank, top lane. Not enough. Renekton just dashes out of there, and we see a gank mid. That extra wave pushing you're talking about that Lux can do came to kind of bite her in the butt.
Yeah, so the issue here is that, you need to keep track of the Sejuani jungle if you're going to be shoving in early like that, obviously. Because Sejuani has very high gank potential with Galio mid, and so you want to be very cognizant of that when you are playing Lux. The shove-in was early, but she needed to have the wave come back to her. She couldn't just be constantly shoving there early there.
Yeah, unfortunate. Hopefully she kind of picks up on that mistake and fixes it for the next few minutes to come. This game looks like it's going to be a fiesta if everything keeps going the same way. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how some of the lanes are going. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't expecting them to go a little bit poorly in the early game, but hopefully they can bring it back. I know they can. I don't know they can. I'm just saying that. But
positive mental attitude, man.
PMA. But top lane struggling here a little bit in the early game. Ideally, I don't. Oh, hold on a second. We might be seeing a dive early.
She does die. Fortunately,
it
is just an execute, but I will take her off the map for a little bit, which might make some space for this Lux mid. Maybe she can shove in the way.
Nice poke going on here by the Jinx. That's nice.
For sure.
Definitely needed. Nice little poke going on mid.
We see a TP top.
Yeah,
he's going for it. He might actually get something here. Renekton does not have flash.
Flash.
That is a kill for Bradley. There we go. Coming back. Recognizing that Renekton was low and did not have flash, as he did try to finish off that Kled under tower. So nice little comeback. Nice little kill.
Yeah, that's pretty huge for Kled early on. Kled wants all the early kills, of course. Earlier on in the game, and now you see he's shoving the wave. That's good. That's going to deny Renekton some of the experience and gold, and that's going to maybe put them back at even. I mean, if you look at the gold difference here, Renekton's still about 200 gold ahead, but it's not as big as a deficit as it was earlier.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully, Kled can kind of take that advantage back and push that, not lead, but the evenness. Hopefully he can kind of make something out of that. This Lux is getting chunked out by this Galio Aftershock, just avoiding any other damage that she could have done. An amazing route by Morgana. Flash from the Samiro, but she does not have ultimate. Not enough damage to finish off that Senna. Senna needs to be careful here. She can get kind of murdered by this Morgana. And everything's just happening now.
Yeah, what we need to see there out of the bot line actually was Jinx actually switching to minigun rather than Rocket. Rocket's usually used for more poke type of trades. At that point, you're just kind of all-inning. So, and the way Jinx is, hold on, we're seeing another all-in here.
Ooh, an amazing hook back into the volley.
So much shield.
Thunder E ability, but it's just not enough. So much healing from that Renekton and the bonus health he gains from the ultimate. Kled might actually get caught out here. Once again, close to getting Scarl, but not enough. Scarl did not come home. And that is another kill for HCC, right? Community College? Yeah.
Yep, and Kled with no TP, he's about to lose this massive wave, so the slight, what's it called? The slight comeback he had there earlier is now going to be kind of completely gone. I feel like Renekton's going to take over this lane now, but I would, just to reiterate back on earlier, towards that trade on bot lane, the Jinx should have switched back towards minigun, because the longer you have minigun out, the more attack speed you gain, and so it's not like they lost that trade, but they would have won it a little more had Jinx had a minigun there.
Yeah.
You're gonna see Renekton get what,
so much.
3
That's what I
plates
was gonna
now?
say. You did get 3, yeah, right at the end. That huge wave that Kled just misses, and if we look at that CS difference, honestly, it's not that bad. It's only about a difference of 10, but all that.
That's pretty massive for this matchup, unfortunately.
Yeah, especially with the extra kill and tower plating. Each tower plating is worth what, 180, right? So almost that would be 540 gold.
Actually.
160? Oh, that's right. They
Yeah.
nerfed it a while ago. 160. Let's see if I can do math. So yeah,
So just to put this in perspective right now,
Yeah.
the gold difference in top lane right now is 1.2k. That's pretty massive. That is
That's
at least a
huge.
component up on Kled right now. So that's a little bit worrying.
You
Kled's
can
just gonna pretty much have to build a little bit defensive. What I mean defensive, build tab eyes, and then try to start building a little more offensive. Try and get himself back in this game. We're seeing a fight over Crab in bot lane though.
just gonna smite it and
He
walk
got
away. Something might actually happen here. Oh, if that root hit, a little bit of damage coming out from that Senna, who does have Glacial Augment, slowing the Morgana down. Morgana will have to shield here. She does. Volibear going for the big ol' slam, but not much came out of it.
Yeah, so Bradley trying to go for something there. The volley was confident that he could. Oh, hold on. Trade here top lane.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Even
about
trade.
it. Yeah, about even.
Even trade top lane, not bad.
Yeah, you can. I mean, like you were saying about top though, you can just look at the items and. Oh, we might see a kill here. Hang on, I gotta pause. An amazing ult from Gallios, lining up that Sejuani R perfectly. Looks like Volibear might fall. Oh, that was a very. Oh, I don't think that's an. Oh, come on, directed camera, don't do this to me. Ooh, that spell shield is just gonna be huge. I think Lux does get out with her life, but that was a really unfortunate from Bradley. They lost so much there in that fight.
Yeah, the issue here is the early game.
Yeah, and Kled falls again.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna lose top tower here. 5 plates at around 10 minutes, and I'm not gonna be surprised here if Renekton's about to just go around the map and kill everyone. Can you tell me what the items are, because my scoreboard is just showing me gold differences.
That was something I was trying to talk about, but everyone in the game said no. When you said that Renekton does have enough gold to be a component up, you are exactly correct. The items are very similar, except for the fact that they both have Tiamat, they both have Dorn's Blade and Boots, but there it is. He just, Renekton just now bought the Black Cleaver. So, originally he had a Phage, but that's what he was able to back for with all of his gold he has. I mean, the gold difference is crazy.
Interesting Black Cleaver buy. I would have wanted to see something even more offensive from Renekton, like a Blade of the Rune King. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, he's so far ahead. And the Black Cleaver doesn't really affect anyone else in the game here other than Volley. And even then, Blade of the Rune King is still good against Volibear. Nice trade on the bot lane here.
Yeah, no, you're...
Oh, but we're seeing a gank.
Oh, we might see a gank. That was a flash dash from that Sejuani. That Q does connect. I think Senna's going to be out of the game for that one. Yup, she just gets one shot, and it looks like Jinx is going to fall very... Oh, she does flash. Flash is just enough. Does land a root. Not going to be able to do anything with that root, though, from that Morgana. So, once again, just a really clean engage from the jungler.
Yes, yes. And obviously, HCC is now going to set up for, hopefully, Dragon. I mean, they have the priority, but both their bot lanes went back right now. Yep. They're pinging it, but nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Luckily, this is a good thing. Bradley did happen to notice, okay, the jungler is just hard initiating on that bot lane. I'm going to go pick up Rift Herald, and that's exactly what happened. Shelly is now in the ownership of Bradley University, but... Renekton is in Bradley's jungle. This is a little rough.
Renekton's feeling himself a little bit right now.
Yes,
He's super strong. He definitely has the resources to 1v2 Volley plus Kled. So this is going to be a little bit rough for the top side. I would just suggest to Renekton actually to continue splitting, because since he has the resources to 1v2, I wouldn't really be worrying about grouping up and forcing team fights. I would just try to extend his lead a little more. He also has TP, so even if they went to go fight for that dragon, he could just TP there and pretty much win the fight for them.
And you,
I don't like the fact that Kled pushed here. Actually, I think he should have frozen the wave towards his tower. There's no reason to actually push that lane out because it just allows Renekton to get more gold, and it means less gold for him.
there actually is an interesting thing I learned about a while ago. There is a minion rule that Riot put in a few years ago that was supposed to help games kind of get finished out. Whenever you, I think it's whenever you're higher level, or whenever you take towers, whenever you take a tower, your minions actually gain bonus armor and magic resist, so that they're stronger, they're tankier, helps them push, right? That can actually, sometimes it can be the opposite. Because imagine this, in the situation you just described, Renekton's wave, if it's even, since that tower is gone, it is oh, we actually see Renekton trying to engage here. Really good route from Lux. That wave is just going to push to Kled, as it has more armor and magic resist, so it can kind of help him farm a little bit. While I was ranting, though, it did look like there was a dragon handed over to Hawkeye.
Yes. And this is actually a good dragon for Hawkeye to get because it's Earth Drake, and they both have Sejuani, Galio, and Renekton. So they're going to really benefit off of that armor and magic resist that they just gained.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And at the end of the day, it is just one more resource, one more objective that is now out of Bradley's hands. They can't even get it anymore. You know, which when they are this far ahead, 5k gold difference. Every little bit just makes that much more difference.
You know, I'm kind of surprised that nothing else has happened, even with this 5k gold lead. You would expect maybe a little more, I don't know, more engages from the Hawkeye side. But they seem to just be playing it slow, playing at their comfort level, and they can absolutely do so since they're ahead. So it's not that big of an issue, but I would like to see a little more engages and trying to force their lead even more.
I'm actually kind of surprised that earlier on, when Bradley was able to pick up that Herald, I'm surprised we didn't see Sejuani playing more towards the top side and being able to secure the Herald instead of for Bradley. I feel like right now, Herald would have been a better objective to get. Tell me if I'm wrong, because I might be. But I feel like just being able to break down on mid tower would have a lot more impact than a dragon that they probably will have just picked up anyway.
So, are you talking about the time that Volley was able to get ripped in that time?
Yes. Yeah, sorry. Sejuani was bot.
The issue there is she wasn't able to get it at that point. And the reason for that is she was ganking bot, was able to get a kill, and they were initially supposed to go for dragon. Anybody with, you know, decent macro knowledge would know that if you see jungler on the bot side, then you start trying to take the objective top side, and that's basically what happened. Volley just saw, you know, okay, he's bot side, I'm not going to get contested for this Rift Herald, so I'm just going to go ahead and try to take Rift Herald, see if we can do anything with it.
Yeah, and it looks like we got a charge.
It acts more as a consolation prize. Sorry to interrupt you, but
no, you're fine. It looks like we got a charge off on that. Yes, as you can see, the tower's at half health. That's about all we got out of that Herald, which is really unfortunate. Usually you kind of want to get a tower and then some, but didn't really work out that way for us. And it looks like game was paused.
So meanwhile, while we're doing this, hopefully it can. I mean, I'm looking at the gold here, but I don't know how to change it back. So can you tell me what the items look like for the side of Bradley right now?
Yeah, so Kled is rocking a Tiamat, Phage, and then Dorn's Blade boots, that kind of stuff. Volibear has a completed Cinder Hulk with Blue Smite and Swifties. Lux has a Lost Chapter and Sork boots. Jinx is rocking a pickaxe and greatsword. Oh, we're back. We're back.
We are back.
Senna has a Serrator's Dirk, I think that's what it's called. And then, yeah, you can just see the difference in items. Renekton has his Tiamat, Vampiric Scepter even, Ninja Tabai, and his Black Cleaver. Jungle's about the same, actually. Sejuani also only has her jungle item. Oh, the Jinx disconnected.
The Jinx has DC, and now she's back.
They're back. I wonder if they're having internet issues. That's not good.
Seems both sides are having internet issues, actually.
And then, yeah, Samira's up about 50 farm, but she must have not backed in a while because she has a, what is that item called?
While we're
Caulfield's
waiting,
Warhammer.
I'm gonna try to reset my UI to actually see the items. It's nice to see the gold that they have, but I want to actually really want
I
to see the
think
items.
it's just a hotkey, but I could not tell you what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what I pressed, to be honest. I don't know why it keeps showing me the gold difference rather than the items, but
Yeah, it's not spacebar. It's not C.
good to know.
Not G. Any other guesses?
I have no clue. Has the game resumed yet, or are they still in
No,
pause?
we're still paused.
Okay, let's see here. Ah, we're back to the items, and now we can discuss something. Okay.
Wonderful.
So yeah, the Colette's extremely behind here. Obviously the early Tiamat is fine. I don't know why he bought Phage. I think he should have just finished the Tab Eyes here.
Oh, are we back? We're back.
We're back. Should have just finished the Tab Eyes. Yeah, that Jinx is really behind. I did not notice that CS difference. We're seeing a trade here mid and bot.
Yep, but the director camera doesn't know what to do. It looks like Jinx does make it, or not Jinx, I'm sorry. Looks like Lux did make it out. A teleport, and the jungler did come mid.
Very defensive teleport. The teleport was fine. Unfortunately, okay, no, yeah, the teleport was fine. That was a good teleport. Hopefully he's able to catch this wave. Going the safe way, that's a good idea. The Bradley should play a little more aggressive here with this half HP Samira and the Morgana just roaming in jungle.
Yeah, I was gonna say we see Morgana in the jungle. I'm surprised we don't have any vision. It looks like she was just getting deep vision though, and that control ward being in that tri bush was probably enough gave her enough confidence to be able to walk up. That root did hit. That root did indeed hit. She's just gone. That is an insane double kill coming out from Samira, really showing off her power after she gets a few items and gets her ultimate. Volley pair going in, did get the flash out of Samira, but it's just not enough, as there are 3 people in the bot lane at the time.
I like the fact that he was trying to do something there, trying to get a shutdown on Samira. 250 gold towards the volley bear will definitely it wouldn't swing that much, but it would definitely help the team out right now. What I would suggest Bradley try to do is just farm it out for the time being and try to stop the bleeding as much as they can with picks. But seeing as it is right now, you know, HCC is just continuing to extend their lead, and you're going to see Renekton here going for this Rift Herald to even, or not, you know, he's
just taking the word.
Honestly, you know what? He doesn't like Rift Herald. Don't blame him, all right? He must have listened to LS. I don't think LS minds Rift Herald. It's just that there's no, really, there's no reason to get it most of the time.
Also, I gotta ask, real quick.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. When you're on stream mode, it doesn't show your Discord messages, correct? In the top right on the overlay.
I don't believe so. No, it doesn't.
Because I'm seeing it on my end, but I'm not seeing it on OBS, which is good.
Honestly, you know, our boy Griffin, Mr. Corporate, he'll tell us afterwards.
Corporate. Are you able to see the chat? Cause I cannot with my setup. I need a second monitor.
I need a second monitor too. Yeah, we're seeing
a
fight here for Rift Herald, by the way.
Are we?
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of skull here. Actually, though,
looks like they're just gonna back off
bot lane, and he's buying himself time here. Ult.
This could be a Jinx rocket kill. It is. It is a shutdown. Jinx has speed. She heals. She is doing some damage. Oh, but that root will stop her in place. That could have been that was really close to being a double, but that one kill is a good pickup for that Jinx as well. A good chunk of change in her pocket.
That is indeed massive. And Jinx just finished her Infinity Edge, so that's great and all. But Samira has Essence Reaver, Boots, Executioners, and a Longsword, so she's not going to be winning any trades anytime soon. You're seeing Volley going after the Morgana she dies anyway. I'm just going to stop.
Large shutdown. Oh, that Galio speed though from that teleport. Galio put in the work with a triple taunt. It looks like it's going to be a double on the side of, there we go, on the side of Hawkeye. Great initiation from that Galio there, knowing that oh wait, we're not finished yet, my bad. Oh, looks like we're gonna run away. Great initiation from that Galio, though. Just recognizing that speed boost from TP is huge.
I kind of took over your play-by-play cast there at the beginning, my bad.
No, you're good.
That was very interesting. Yeah, I feel like the volley bear went for the Black Shield Morgana at the beginning. That was definitely a mistake. I feel like he should have just backed off earlier. Lux was able. Oh, we're seeing another initiation here.
Oh yeah.
A TP. Whoa, mama, holy.
Okay. We're speechless. Oh, a really... Oh, an amazing Lux. Yeah, definitely worked. We get a shutdown on that Samir. That is huge. Yep. Not to mention an assist from that Jinx rocket, which I think is what did them in for the most part. It just happened like a flash in from this Renekton under tower. A really good route. This could be good. Not enough damage coming out from that Lux, and it looks like that they're gonna get out of their lives unless she does hit a Q here. Ah, barely misses. Renekton's not done though. He is looking. Looks
this
like
is actually very good for Bradley. The fact that they're getting this much shutdowns, HCC needs to be very. Oh, do we see him die here?
Maybe. Oh, not enough damage.
Barely.
Ooh. Do we have? We do have a Senna ult. We do have a Senna ult.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. She got it. She died to minions. That is still a shutdown for our Jinx, though. Insane player comes out, killing that Galio after an amazing route from his Lux. This Lux
is actually very. Sorry, this is actually very sloppy from HCC. They should just be getting out, not trying to, you know, go against them. The fact that they're giving Bradley here so many shutdowns is allowing them an avenue actually back into the game, and that avenue is Jinx here, as she's now getting items even though she's down on CS. So HCC needs to be a little more careful here, especially the Renekton now that he has a 600 gold shutdown. If I were Bradley, I would try to actually focus the Renekton here and get that shutdown gold so they can get they can try to climb their way back here in the game here.
And you can see that Renekton, he is taking damage. Somehow, that man with Death Dance and a 600 gold shutdown, he has found a way to take damage. He almost died in that last team fight, which is very helpful for Bradley. Because if you can kill the Croc, you're going to get 900 gold. And if that goes on your Jinx, that is going to be fantastic. Jinx, Lux, really anyone on their team once that shutdown.
So, it's a little bit hard for... Oh, but
we might see something here. He's walking into this bush. Don't face check, man. It looks like Sejuani is here. This is a 2v2. Galio might ult this. He's not in range, nor does he have ult. A Senna ult is not enough. Looks like that was not a face check. Looks like they knew something we didn't. And they're gonna get a double kill for it.
So yeah, I think the Renekton, even then, I mean they had the items, but unfortunately they can't win a 2v2 against Renekton, especially with the Sejuani there. He's playing super.
Yeah, Root would have ended his whole career.
Played by Bradley, but the jungler kind of predicted probably that Bradley was gonna go ahead and try to, you know, get a kill on Renekton there. So the jungler stayed in the presence with Renekton, and they were able to get a kill each there.
That was really good by Hawkeye. They even had me tricked. I should be watching this, but yeah, that Sejuani just realizing that they did win 2v2 and was able to punish them for it. They actually have a ward on this Morgana. Let's miss a root. It's like Volibear is just gonna go for that. This probably will be a dragon given to Hawkeye here.
It's gonna be Soul Point here, and Ocean is literally just insta-lose.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, even just on the Renekton, let alone their whole entire team. We do steal the dragon! Oh my goodness, miracles do happen. This might be our golden ticket to the chocolate factory. Who knows?
That's massive. That
is another dragon. That just sets the sets Hawkeye back. Another dragon to get soul. As you know, you need 4. They have 2. So making it so they're not on 3, so they can give that other dragon if they need to, is huge. It gives Bradley, sorry, not biased, unbiased stream. Gives Bradley so much more time to be able to scale or look for picks or whatever they want to do to try and bring this game back.
So Bradley, like a pack of wolves now, they're really trying to find picks here. They're just going all in.
Looks like
I believe this bear is dead. I mean, not the bear, the Galio's dead.
Yeah, back to Rocky goes. Yeah, very good.
Wait, but this is a good opportunity for Hawkeye to take Baron here. They have the damage. Let's see if Bradley realizes this. If they don't, this is absolutely a free Baron for Hawkeye.
Honestly, they aren't doing that much.
I think this is a free Baron for Hawkeye, yeah.
Oh, now they are. Now that we have one of the tanks actually tanking. Volibear, I think he knows. They aren't burning it down that quickly, actually. Volibear is here. Can we view Volibear, Mr. Camera? I think he's going for the steal. There's the Jinx rockets. He's going in. Oh, so close.
So, in my opinion, misplay here. Hold on, let's wait for the fight to end, see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, nope. So, right there, the Volibear shouldn't be jumping in so early without his team there. If they wanted to take a fight, which, I mean, it's less than likely that they win. But if they did want to take a fight, they would have needed to wait until the other members of Bradley made their way there before the volley just went in there to try and get it. Maybe the intention wasn't to fight there, but it looked like they were kind of trying to do this like weird all-in thing, and it just didn't end up working out.
Yeah, I think they may have even just been looking for the steal. They were so close to that steal. I think I saw 300 HP on that Baron at one point.
Yeah, he missmited this, so it was around like 900 HP. He smited it for 600 and left it at 300, so it was open for the enemy jungler to just smite it back.
That center ult it was so close. I wonder if it was late or if it didn't do enough damage.
I think it was late.
I think it was late.
I think it was a little bit late. Yeah, I mean, fortunately we don't have the production to watch the replay on it, but I think it was late. Yeah, so now they're doing a 4-1. I think. I mean, they should just definitely go for 4-1. They have a Renekton that's super strong. It cannot be contested. So, yeah, Renekton just taking the towers really, really quickly. Yeah, have to send down 2 here to try and clear waves.
And now look, they're in Bradley's jungle. Chicks just disappeared as Galio decided that they were his. And I think we're going to be seeing more of that. Kled is up top right now. He might be able to draw some attention or take that tower. We'll have to see. But honestly...
No, Bradley needs to go back to base or they lose. And we see another DC.
That is really unlucky. Hopefully we get a game pause. Game pause?
Nope,
oh,
he's
they're
reconnected.
back. All right. Yeah, that must be an internet issue. That's really what it seems
I don't
like.
know what Bradley's doing right now. They should be in the base trying to defend it. We have 2 members. Oh, is Kled going?
Yeah, he might be looking for some kind of flank here. I don't even know if that's the right play.
Nope. I mean, it's a fine play if you're going to try to force something. But now he's making his way towards the base. Really surprised HCC has not taken an inhib here yet. That's really weird. I feel like they should play a little more. They're playing a little bit too conservative here. I feel like they should definitely be trying to push their lead a lot more. Okay.
Oh, speaking of pushing your lead, there goes Renekton, an amazing Galio, and also knocking out, I think, 3 people. Volibear is just assassinated, and here comes the damage from Samira, laying it down with that ultimate. 200 years, 5-man ult, another 5-man ult. It's just lots of 5-man ulting. Hold up, wait, something might happen here. Inhib does fall, but we might be able to pick up a few frags. Galio escapes with 1 HP.
Couple of frags. We playing CSGO now?
Oh, come on. People call them frags, okay? I'm hip with the games, okay?
Oh, Jesus.
I mean...
Valorant.
Oh, Valorant? Is that what it's all about now?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm really surprising that Bradley was able to defend there. I don't know what happened. That was
kind of crazy. Honestly, I didn't want to say anything, but I think Renekton fat-fingered his ult early on. Because he ulted when he was just chilling outside the base, and it went away before he even got under tower.
Okay. I didn't really see anything, but it wouldn't be that bad if Renekton just ulted at the beginning of the fight just to get that extra HP to dive them. I don't think that's that much of an issue. Ocean and Drag back up. Renekton now backing. I don't know if he's going to be here on time for the fight. I think, honestly, Bradley should fight here.
He does have TP, though.
Well, no, actually... I apologize. I don't think they should fight here since it's not even Ocean Soul for this one. They don't have a real need to actually fight. I feel like they should just farm here. I mean, they can attempt another steal with Jinx Rocket, but yeah, I feel like they should just go out here and farm more gold. They don't need to take a fight here at all.
Yeah, I didn't really realize that Bradley's comp kind of has 3 global ultimates. We have 2 global. Really 4 if you want to count Kled. I mean, obviously not global, but extremely long range. Very interesting. It looks like we might see a steal here, or an attempted steal.
Drag resets.
Yeah, a little bit of HP, gets a little bit back. We'll have to see. I guess we just... close again, but just a little bit off. I think that was 173 that I saw that time.
Yeah, again, it's fine. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. It's not that bad is basically what I'm trying to say.
It's like that picture of
here.
It's like that picture of the dog. Everything is fine.
Oh yeah.
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 Renekton is just split pushing though. Like I think you were gonna say before I cut him off. Might actually get him. Can they? No, he's out. He's gone.
Honestly, I would try to. If I were Bradley, maybe try to do something here.
I don't know. That actually is a decent amount of pork.
Great
pork.
Great.
I can't talk. Global ults here. Ults. Everything's happening. Samir's doing damage. Oh boy. Renekton does come in though from the top lane, cleaning up, and Samira is just right in with him. It looks like Lux is gonna die to minions here, and Samira. Honestly, I think it's over. Unless Kled does get Scarl back, lots of HP back onto that Kled.
I think they're just ending though.
Yeah, it looks like Sejuani dies, but there's Renekton just chopping up his the entire base, and the Nexus is sure to come. So, unless Kled can do something really, really quickly here, I don't
think he has enough damage.
I don't think a crocodile with a GA is gonna fall anytime soon. That is the first victory, first game going over to Hawkeye. What do you think went wrong?
It's just the early game, man. They lost lane pretty hard and weren't able to get. Yeah, they just fell behind way too hard early for them to actually come back in the game. If they clean up the early game, I think that game would have actually been a lot different. I mean, you saw them doing like actual damage at the end there. Like there was stuff they could have done, but they unfortunately couldn't get a lead them for themselves. And by the time they were actually kind of able to do something, they were just it was over. The game was over. So
I feel like it was a lot of micro things going on, maybe. When you know, kind of the Kled matchup is a good example where maybe Kled was a little bit favored and he wasn't able to push those just the advantage he had over Renekton just based on the matchup.
Yeah, he definitely played the early game not correctly. I think in that matchup, you want to wait for level 2 because like the thing is that Renekton struggles in that matchup because he's essentially fighting 2 champions. In that span. He's fighting, when Kled's mounted on top of Skarl and then Kled alone, and like Renekton's only really good in burst trades, right? And Kled is much more efficient in the longer trades, in my opinion, compared to Renekton. So basically, Kled messed up the early trades there. It put him behind. He tried coming back, but in the end, he ended up losing tower with giving 5 plates to Renekton at around 10 minutes. So that's what, not the main reason why they lost the game, but a huge part of it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I really think just being able to kind of say, hey, you don't get space anymore, and take away that tower. I mean, honestly, it was probably just created a lot more space for the rest of the team too, because now Renekton could kind of just go where he pleases, not having to, just giving Bradley that little bit less space to work with is really what it comes down to. And
also we have a suggestion from the audience for next game. Make sure to show the CS.
Oh yeah, I'll have to like hit tab more. I didn't hit tab that much, and I feel kind of bad. But do you know
it's
if there's
it's fine.
Yeah, there might be a way to like. Is there a way to lock it? Like lock that thing?
Oh, pretty sure. You mean like the scoreboard that shows up?
Yes, that's like items and all that. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that next game. See what people think about that, because I think being able to see items and all that is really nice, and it makes it easier for me because I don't remember to hit tab. So there you go. Production value. Production
value, baby.
Yeah, so I guess now we just wait. I'm assuming corporate's gonna call you for your paid vacation.
Corporate's calling me quite soon. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead in there and see what's going on. So try holding down the fort as much as possible. All right?
Yeah, don't worry, I got this. Just remember to spend that spectator link so I have something to talk about.
Oh, my bad. I should have sent.
No, you did though. You did. I got.
Oh, they put it in chat, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, just invite me whenever you can.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
All right. So yeah, he's gone to corporate. Corporate's I think he's going to Hawaii or something. So that'll be pretty good. He'll enjoy that very much. But yeah, last game was really interesting. Bradley did kind of get rolled a little bit. I think they can come back though. We kind of saw that mid game. Maybe if we get a Renekton ban, possibly. I guess there are some other champions that can kind of fill the same role as Renekton, that are really, really strong early, or even scale into the late game. Something like Darius is really good mid to late, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's a replacement for Renekton, especially in the top lane. I think Darius is decent into Kled. Don't quote me on that, like people in chat, but he might not be too bad. But I think the real issue was that all the other lanes just kind of went even. It wasn't really past like what 15 minutes ish is when we started seeing other kills coming in other lanes, and I think that was kind of the main issue was that on the side of Hawkeye, besides for Renekton winning lane, no other lane was winning or losing. I guess Samira did in fact get 50 CS over our own ADC, but besides for that, all the other lanes went pretty even. So when you have one winning lane, and then you got all these even lanes, it kind of leads to a victory because no one's really losing. So I think that helped a lot. Well, hopefully we get a spectator link. I don't know if bans will change much. I guess I can talk about bans. I don't know if they'll change much for Hawkeye. I feel like the bans they had were pretty solid. If I were to see a ban change, maybe the Volibear Jinx. I don't know. Volibear, he didn't carry the game in any sense, so I don't know if it's a ban they'll have to worry about. But they might keep it the same. From Bradley, I wonder what Bradley's gonna do. We did have Adrian come in and say that he didn't know they could play Samira. So maybe Samira will get banned instead of something like Caitlyn. We'll have to see. And if they do, I wonder what ADC they'll play instead. There's all kinds of ADCs out there. Some of the best right now are probably like Ashe. Ashe is a really good ADC, just good at poking, scales pretty well, has a great laning phase. Has her own built-in peel with all of her slows. Her ultimate can make plays across the map, so she's pretty solid. Pretty good at the whole carry perspective of the game. I guess we'll just have to wait to see what the game holds, and hopefully we get into a draft soon, so I have something to talk about. What else is there? So how about those new items? So the items coming in the next preseason are pretty massive. I'm sure you guys have seen them, but they're gonna be pretty game changing. It really raises the power level of every single champion. So we'll have to see what that does. See if there's any other builds. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And back to this game. I think my prediction for this next game. I think Bradley is going to be able to kind of learn from their mistakes. Maybe say, okay, maybe I played a little too aggressive. Maybe I didn't play aggressive enough, and they'll be able to turn that into a victory. That is my prediction. Okay, you can quote me on that. I think Bradley is going to come back, and they're going to do absolutely fantastic. They're going to crush the other team, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I really do hope that we do get to see a Swain played. Swain is one of my favorite champions. I think he's really, really strong. Adrian was kind of talking about it, how they wanted to play in bot lane, but they banned it out. Swain is pretty good against Morgana, just because his stuns, his important magic dealing abilities come online. They have a shorter cooldown than Morgana's Black Shield, so you can kind of outplay that pretty well. So I'm assuming if they're going to try and run Morgana, they will probably run similar bans, which is a very unfortunate for Bradley. Because Swain is one of their main champions they play. So we'll have to see what happens. Some champions I would have liked to see played in the draft. I think Senna was pretty good bot lane into that Morgana. Mid lane Lux was picked before Galio, so there's not much you could have done about that. Then I think Kled was played. I think Kled was actually picked in before Renekton. So Bradley did do everything correctly. I think there were some like macro issues. Alright, I'm reading the chat again. Hey caster guy, what's your name? If you're talking about me, the dumb boy in the flannel, my name's Anthony. I guess I didn't say that. I'm a freshman at Bradley, so that's cool. And esports is fun. Anthony Pog. I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable. I am not a Pog, okay? Out of all the emotes in the world to describe me, you graduated. Oh, okay. That's nice. I wish I could talk. I bet you can talk. You graduated. Very sad we never got to meet. Bro, I have no idea who you are. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just casting. My voice is going away. I need my friend back. I need to get into lobby. Okay. I don't get paid enough for this. I ain't no freak. Okay. Well, that's of a PH. We're talking about the caster. Bradley needs some grievous wounds. I can kind of get by that. I realize that is a very old message, but I could have been pretty good last game, shutting down some of the healing from Renekton. What else do I want to read? I'm not reading that message. Oh, I can allow or deny a message. Yo, I have the power. I'm denying it. Bam, it's gone. Oh, wait, it said thank you for your feedback. If you get banned, it's not my fault. Other casters are drinking, buddy. Well, we don't drink around here, okay? I'm 18, so there you go. Impossible. Okay, holy man. What else? Oh, haha. I see where you asked if we could see the CS. Don't worry. I didn't say he wasn't legal. I never said that. I just said I'm not. This is Coke, by the way. From McDonald's. Love it. Not sponsored. What else? What else? Okay, chat. Chat, we have time. I'm a streamer now. Alright, chat. What do you want to talk about? I'm in queue. What are we talking about? Give me something. Come on. There you go. I could do the T1s. Power creep? I actually want to talk about that. Because that is insane, okay? You got all these new items coming out. Like, I don't even remember what it's called. But you got the item where it literally gives a Vayne ability, or Vayne E to any person, or Vayne W? I don't know which one. It's the new desk. Dude, okay. I was, the other caster, David, I was in a call with him, and we were looking at the new items, and Duskblade is crazy. For those that don't know, they're redoing items in next season 11, which is basically it's gonna be next year, and they have they're restructuring the item system to where there's these giga items, right? And these giga items are really strong because not only do they buff up your other items, but they also have these super crazy effects. One of them is on a new Duskblade item, and normally what Duskblade does, I think, don't quote me, I'm not a lethality player. It makes you do more damage when you leap out of bushes and out of vision and stuff. And then it also has an ability to where you can one-shot normal wards. That's what it does right now. And it gives you some stats like lethality, which is like armor pen, and then attack and all that. The new one, whenever you get a kill, it makes you invisible for a second and a half. Just any champion can buy this, by the way. Any champ. So you got something like a Katarina, right? Who's already Katarina, goes, right? And blinks everywhere. Now when she's blinking, you're not going to see her half the time because she's getting assists everywhere. And then she just comes out and her ult's out, okay? It's going to be crazy. It's impossible. And then you got items like, what's the item that gives anyone a dash? Like a point and click dash? Because now Udyr can build that because it's an AD item. So the one champ who had a weakness to where it's hard to get on people can just do it now. Every like 2 minutes. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Insane. And I've seen some clips. I haven't been on PvE yet, right? So I haven't got to play with it myself. I might actually do that sometime this week. But I've just been seeing so many, like, not necessarily one shots, but the damage levels are just up. They're just insane. And that's actually something Overwatch, this is a League stream, but Overwatch just fixed. They went through and they redid a whole bunch of balance changes that they've done over the past year or so, where they've really toned down the power creep. And it's worked. It works. People have been saying that Overwatch is, it's been in the best state it's been in years. League's about to go into that not good state to where they're going to have to nerf everything, in my opinion. I feel like everything's going to be too fast-paced. Everyone's going to be an assassin, or everyone's going to be a tank. Everyone has a dash that they can just get on top of someone. I really think, that's spelled wrong. That says waiting for game. Yikes. I can fix that. Yeah, we only have the best best production team out here. There we go. Bam. I think that's right. Oh god, I'm a college student. Kraken Slayer is gonna be crazy. Tank Killer gives huge true damage. Yeah, that's the Vayne thing, right? The like every like third auto attack does true damage. Vayne scales off of maximum health. Luckily, this one doesn't, but it's still gonna do massive true damage. I haven't even got an invite yet. Come on, corporate. Let me check. Let me check corporate Inc. I think they're talking in one of the business rooms. I can see them having a conversation. Every third auto attack is enhanced, dealing an additional 800 to 120 plus. Oh, it scales off of your attack damage? I didn't even know that. I thought it was just flat. Yo, that's insane. What the heck? Oh, what's I know some of the AP items are really crazy. You know what? I have the power to look this up. Hold up. I'm gonna pull up Firefox for you guys. We're gonna look up League of Legends Season 11 items. And then they should have made a... Let me go ahead and turn off Firefox for now. They should have made a post about this. Here we go. Is this it? I found it for you guys. In a production, of course. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This stuff's crazy, I swear. Look at this. So, there's a lot of crazy stuff in here. Let me move my stream. I'm so sorry. There we go. So yeah, they have these items called mythics, and these you can have one of them in your inventory, but then they'll give all your legendary items, which is just like a full built item, additional stats depending on what item you get. So this is what we had copy pasted in chat, the Kraken Slayer. So if you guys don't know, Vayne is an ADC. She carries pretty strong. Her main damage source is from her W ability, and it's just a passive, and it's every third auto attack does true damage based off of your opponent's maximum health. Pretty strong. And that's exactly what this is, only it doesn't scale off of maximum health, and it's available to any champion. So you're going to be out there, Kog'Maw is going to be spewing his acid everywhere, right? And it's just going to do this massive damage because he's going to attack so quickly. Immortal Shield Bow is very similar to Steric's Gauge, where it gives you a shield. But these are all boring, okay? We can't complain about these. These look somewhat balanced. We can't talk. That's boring, okay? Look at this Duskblade. So every 15 seconds, you're going to do this much damage. So it's just a lot. It scales pretty well, and then plus 30% attack damage. And then slow whoever you hit by 99% for about a fourth of a second. I think this is already an item. Like passive. Chat should correct me because I'm not an ADC player, but I'm pretty sure that is. But what they did is that they make it so that whenever you get an assist on a champion, you gain invisibility. What the heck? It's no one likes invisibility in League, okay? I'm gonna say it. I will speak for the entire League community. All of you. All 7 of you watching, okay? No one likes invisibility. It's boring. Now, if you play play Aurelion Sol, you just hit him, obviously. But no one else does, apparently. But people just is like, they think it's stupid. You know, you can't see this Evelyn walking up into lane to murder you. It sucks. I'm going to contact corporate, by the way. Oh, I have a message. Pics are bugged. Uh-oh. Saying pics are bugged. That is no bueno. Let me see. Corporate is messaging me right now. Live update. All right. I think they were starting to draft. I don't know. I never got an invite from them, which kind of sucks. We'll see what he says. Yeah, I'm just trying to. I guess I'm just looking at some items. The AP items are kind of nuts. It's just a better Leandry's Torment. Oh, excuse me, my bad. I moved that. No, I haven't gotten anything from them, unfortunate. But yeah, the AP items are kind of crazy. They kind of just feel like better items to their counterparts of what they already are. So I don't think that these are too crazy, but I've been wrong before, so I don't know. Yeah, I think that's about all I wanted to cover. Really, just some of the items that they are giving, or that they are going to give to any champion they want that wants to buy it. I think it's a little on the crazy side, but we'll have to see how it plays out. Looks like we didn't get invites. Am I not gonna be able to spectate? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I won't be able to spectate. I hope not. I want to be able to stream. I want to be able to see Bradley come in clutch and... Yep. Bruh, you're fine. I went on D&D, and I don't think it showed up anyway on the stream. If you didn't see it, then... Because I didn't see it on OBS, so don't worry about it. Should have been fine. But this is really unfortunate. I don't know if we ever got invited back. Okay. What else are we going to talk about, boys? Come on, give me something. Help a streamer in need. Oh, he's here. Hello.
All right. So apparently, they don't know how to give invite privileges, which is that's great. Yeah.
Really?
So I mean, do you have one of them friended?
Like
Do you have
like, oh shoot.
Brimako friended?
Also, I messed up the cameras. We love that. It's just you.
Oh.
I have you friended, but that is it.
Can you spectate off me then?
It doesn't look like it. It doesn't even say that you're spectating.
Well, I know I'm not spectating right now. They're not even in game yet. They're in chat select right now.
There we go. Fixed. I might be able to. Can't I just type in my name and invite me though?
No, because they didn't invite me into the game.
Oh, so, gotcha.
Yeah, this might be scuffed as hell.
Yeah. You know what though? We're in a production team.
Yes, sir.
Yo, you just called Adrian. You just got called Adrian Dummy Frack.
Who in chat?
Yeah.
It's not my fault. They didn't give Bradley invite privileges, so I couldn't get invited. If he's talking about draft, the Nocturne is Scion and the Jhin is Zyra. I don't know what the hell was going on.
Well, I didn't even see draft. I've been looking at items.
Oh shit!
I never got a draft. You're fine.
Shit.
My voice, my voice is fat shot. Hey, so hey guys on the stream, I just got a link from corporate. Look, it looks like we had a draft happen. Cause we had a draft happen. Yeah, that's not. Scallion was banned. I knew Redacted would get banned. I knew it. I was talking about it. I was theorizing. We do see the Jhin and Annie and Nocturne and Misfortune. Whoa, is that a Misfortune support?
No. So, like I said, Nocturne is Scion and Jhin is Zyra. So it is MF Zyra and top lane is Scion.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Yep. Yeah. There was a little bit of issues with draft because I don't know. I guess Pro Draft was bugging out and wasn't allowing correct picks.
I thought it was like the actual draft, and like we wouldn't be able to play anymore. I'm like, what the heck? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a pretty spicy draft if it's legit. But for this one, I mean, initially we're supposed to pick a more carry type of jungler rather than top laner this time around. And the thing is that Volibear is just so good against Amumu that we couldn't really pass up to the opportunity to pick Volibear again. And Amumu is so, exposed to invades. Like Amumu might be the worst defender against invades possibly in the game. So that's why we initially picked that. So hopefully we might see an invade by Bradley.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we picked Scion just to have some type of front line. We also ended up with Volley, so you know that's even better.
Mm-hmm.
MF versus Samira, decent matchup. Versus Morgana, the Zyra is kind of struggle a little bit. I mean, this Morgana is just, but I mean, just in general, the MF against Morgana isn't as bad because MF can't really black shield that many spells from MF other than the E, I guess. But that's not really that important.
Yeah.
As long as she gets the damage off, right?
Yeah, I really the Misfortune pick is really nice into Morgana because not only is she going to be harder to hit with Q with her strut ability, but she is going to have a lot more options to deal damage. And it does look like Hawkeye, they did go for that Samira again. I did see. And I was right on the Darius too. I called it. I was talking about it and I said if they ban Renekton, I bet they're going to pick Darius. Bam.
Oh my god, we have an issue. I can't spectate.
You can't spectate?
Let me redo my client.
Okay.
This is so dumb.
We might
might have to end the stream
right,
short
like,
here.
I don't know. Who knows? You know, who knows?
We'll see. We'll reenact everything that's going on in the riff right now. That's content, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Jesus. All right.
This is really unlucky. I was wondering, I was talking about it. It's like, I haven't got an invite yet. This is
because they never invited me.
Yeah.
Bastards.
They had it in for us. I knew it.
Not
Not Bradley bias, by the way. Would never be. I I did fix the stream while you were gone. I may have spelled waiting incorrectly, so that is fixed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am now spectating the champ select, so I don't think you can spectate quite yet. Or try seeing if you could spectate.
It says that you're in champ select, but that's all I can see.
So try spectating off of that.
I'm not able to spectate just yet.
Okay, so probably wait until I'm in the game then.
Fingers crossed. I want to watch a damn game. This is quite
actually unfortunate
quite
that
nice.
you don't have any of them friended. That is an oversight.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of them friended from the other team, but not this one because we're still in the same division, right? Division C.
Yeah.
But this is just Team 2. It's really unlucky.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm about to enter the loading screen here.
Okay.
Make sure you're not in like a lobby or anything on client because if you're in a lobby,
yeah,
you can't spectate.
I'm just sitting in the home screen.
Great content we have here so far.
Oh, fantastic! I mean, man, I don't want to toot my I can talk to my own horn, but production. Basically LCS level, okay?
Honestly.
Like, dude, how have I not been called yet? I don't. I could not tell you.
We could do the most scuffed shit on earth right now. If you aren't able to spectate me, I could share off my screen, and then you could spectate off that. Boom. That is what we're gonna do. Solve problems, guys. That's why we're so good at this.
We're so smart. It's insane, okay? Like, these IQ levels, unheard of.
Too high.
Okay.
You know, I took an actual IQ test. You know what it was?
What?
102. It was quite average, but it's still 2 above the average. So
2's a lot, right? I think
taking those 2 extra IQ points over the edge.
I've heard 2's a big number depending on what you're talking about.
Okay.
5 head. He said it. He said the funny. He said 5 head. He knows.
5 head.
He said it. Okay. We're just so smart. Even though I am kind of using Discord right now for my thing, so I might have to use my production skills, which are like I have to stand up for this. My production levels, you can't even see it. It's up here. Could I make it so that you could see it? Yes, I could.
Can you spectate off me?
Oh my goodness, I can.
Oh shit.
We're so good. We don't even need to do that.
Actually smurfing.
We are insane players. Actually, insane casters, okay.
Honestly. All right, nothing going on in the early game. I'm seeing no invade, which is a bit disappointing, not a bitch disappointing.
Yeah, hey, no swearing, okay? No, you can't swam on this or swam? I can't talk. Swam. You can't swear on this damn live stream, okay?
We need pronunciation exercises before we do
Uh-oh.
casting.
Hey, you guys can't see the game. Looking for a game to capture. Excuse you. All I had to say was excuse you, and it did it. Fantastic.
Oh, we're good.
We're in. By the way, it is 1:20 right now, right?
It is 1:40, my friend. You gotta speed it up.
Oh wow, they're taking blue buff. Are we there? All right, we're there. We're lined up. 155 right now ish.
Yep. Right. Just
Look at
about.
that. We actually see this Darius putting in work to the Scion. This poor Scion.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. All right. All the Scion has to do is just not walk up to Darius, and he should be fine. But you know, you can't get everything you want in life. Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is why we pick him MF.
Yo, we got a geometry student up in here. Okay.
Honestly.
They're back at it. Oh my goodness. What a
so long in
smurf.
geometry.
What a smurf. Probably a Hanzo player. Not gonna lie.
You sure about that?
You heard me. Well,
Savant can't do this. I'm Savant. I can't speak. The Hanzo can't do the scatter
they
arrow
can't.
anymore though.
That changed.
They
That
changed
changed
that.
a long time ago. Junkrat. Oh, hey, speaking of angles, here comes Volibear on a good one. Darius actually using all of his abilities here. Has to flash. He might get Scion, but he's gonna fall for it. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Gets a return kill.
Synapse captured that. That was an insane flash. Loving that. Good poke from the Annie coming out here. Fire probably doing double damage against the ice type, but that's a lie. That is a
And you
complete
see
lie.
them doing really good poke damage against the Samira here early. This is actually
Wait, actually, yeah, that's
fantastic.
insane.
okay. Not
Good.
until you
Oh,
do
good
that,
route. That's okay. Still
Ignite
hits her with
Morgana?
the Q. Wait, this damage is kind of nuts.
It's actually kind of nuts.
That Q was actually really good there from Misfortune. Did she mean to hit Samira? Probably, because she's a Smurf. But yeah, not too bad right now. Pretty even, all things considered. Kill for a kill top lane. Flashes were blown. I mean, Darius is summonerlessness. So
Yes. So Darius can no longer do an early all-in up until he has Ghost back up. Yeah. So should be fine. Scion playing pretty assertive here, going toward the pink warding the tri-brush so they can see if he's getting ganked. He doesn't have flash blown, so he can get away from the gank quite easily if he ends up doing so.
well, it looks like Amumu is actually kind of looking for something here top lane.
Yeah.
Maybe just going to take out this ward and leave since he saw they had it. Yeah, looks like that's Amumu was invisible on my screen. Thank you, Riot. He took the ward, and he should have been offered vision. Like, because... Wait, he's gone. Wait, am I blind? Where's Amumu?
He's on the top side jungle right now.
Not according to my game, he's not.
Oh lord. Alright. Production issues.
Oh my goodness. I think it's Fog of War. Nope.
Maybe
If
just try turn it. Okay, alright. Amumu's just invisible for you?
Amumu has the new Duskblade, Alright, so,
I mean, you know what? It's Amumu.
should
Who
I...
cares about
Okay,
his pathing?
so if I... Oh, good route. I don't think anything's gonna happen. So if I should I turn off Fog of War? Because then I can see Amumu. I think it's a Fog of War bug.
Honestly, go for it.
Alright. Oh, wait,
that's
we
what
see
you
him.
need to
He's
do.
top lane. Wait, I see him again. Oh, is he gonna disappear? Let's wait for it. And he's gone. Oh, wait, I clicked the button. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk.
Alright.
I'm blaming Riot still. That was funny.
Well, meanwhile, while you're not talking about it, I want to talk about the huge discrepancy of CS and top lane is currently almost 30.
Oh, I gotta hit O. O's been hit.
O has been hit. Got it. I suggested it last game. Come on now.
Yo,
But-
World Master, shut up. It's fine. I just looked over. I got it. Okay.
You got it.
I got. Oh.
So, I mean, huge discrepancy in the top lane right now. But we have a lead in mid and bot, so that's fantastic. That means that our lanes are going well, at least in mid and top. All right, he used the hook. Oh man, just run to your tower. Just run to your tower.
He's getting
You're
there.
good. You're wonderful. You're a wonderful human being. All right, he used ghost.
He's
Probably gonna
ghosting.
flash
He's
now.
looking for it. Honestly,
Oh wait, this is no. Oh wait, no. Oh, we got him.
Unfortunate. That just really did underestimate that ultimate damage. Or overestimate, excuse me. And
I can't lie that I can't lie. I've done that in a few of my solo queue games before with Darius.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big blunder by Darius. If Sion was able actually to get that knock up, it would have been a bigger blunder by Darius, but it was still a kill in the end, so it doesn't matter.
At the end
Good
of the day.
poke on the Samira here.
Yeah, actually. Huge.
Oh, we're seeing a never mind.
Does get the flash.
Flash from Anivia.
Yeah,
That's huge.
That actually
for
is
mid lane.
really big. It ain't no egg, but not, having her not gonna. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's been a long night. The ability of her not to be able to flash anymore is huge because if they kill her in lane 1v2, they're just gonna kill the egg afterwards. So, not having that escape ability, not having that escape ability is gonna be huge.
He should be fine.
I think he's out. Yeah, Darius does not want to do that again. He doesn't even have ult this time, and that is the plan.
It's the classic. Sion 2-1, down what is it, 29 CS? God bless.
Yeah,
That's the classic right there.
With a bounty, by the way. With a bounty.
With a bounty. How is that possible?
Honestly, I think Sion could maybe come back from this, especially with that Bramble Vest purchase. It's gonna be pretty good. Ooh, that does connect. A little bit of damage there. A little bit of damage.
And good early purchase by Sion.
We're looking bot lane here.
bot, though.
Volley Bear is in. The bear is in. This flash comes in. Morgana does get a kill on that misfortune, but it looks like she's gonna get out with her life. Oh, the anti-flash, and the bear dies. A double kill to the Morgana.
So at least it was a double kill to the Morgana, not the Samira. We're
Yes.
seeing another trade here top lane. Okay.
Okay, he's fighting in the minions here. Ult is up though, so you just have to be careful. Honestly, I think Sion could win this pretty hard.
Yeah, so since he has Bramble Vest now, the heal that Darius gets from his Q is obviously way less now. So it allows, God, dude, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Allows Sion a lot more leeway into trades. Obviously, as Sion continues to grow tankier, I think he'll be able to take even better trades against the Darius. He's just trying to invade the red here, but he wasn't quite able to make it in time. Interesting move by Darius.
Well, just
And we're
speaking of that, he's
seeing a
gone.
bunch
I don't even think they know where Darius went. Darius might actually be able to pick up a kill here.
Yeah, he's going behind. I mean, okay,
Oh,
never mind.
with
He won't
Q?
be able- Still a level up, though. I want to take this all in. Oh, and that was
Oh, that was a great pull. Amumu is walking up just in case Darius can't pick this up. Deja vu much? Yeah, he's scared.
He's dead.
The bleed gets him anyway.
Didn't even need to ult.
Volleybear's
we're
coming in
seeing
for
a
another
regank
gank.
here.
That Flash is gone. Yep, that is enough damage. And there's that egg, but like I said, egg sitting there. Literally a sitting duck.
Annie with 2 kills and 4 stacks on the Dark Seal. We're counting on Annie to carry this game for sure.
Yeah, bot lane is mid. Everyone is mid. This is a Smash Ultimate. Every game, everyone's here. And it looks like we might be seeing a fight around Dragon, actually. Red team has the fork. Whatever you want to call it. They've got the fork. I don't know. They have the... They're coming in on both sides. No, not a fork. A spork, some would say. They looks like Bradley is going to be able to spork up this dragon. Just going to be huge. Morgana walking onto the other side of the map, just trying to get out.
Oh,
We might see a steal here. He's looking for it. He flashed. I mean, very unlucky play coming out from that Amumu. That flash just a bit late. That ultimate, unfortunately, just out of range of the entire team. And it looks like that's going to be another kill over to Bradley. Honestly,
what a fantastic game we have so far.
Honestly,
we have Annie billing Rylai's early.
This game, fantastic. This game is
Honestly.
Bradley is ahead, only by about 700 gold, but what they lack in gold, they make up with a 10% cooldown to their ultimates. Absolutely
I think they're ahead in
ginormous.
gold, actually. They're up ahead in, like, by 600 or something.
Oh, did I say behind?
I mean, not that much. Yeah, you said they were
Oh,
behind. Not by
yeah.
that much. They're pretty much still even, but we're
Yeah.
seeing slight advantages in the lanes, especially in Annie's, which is huge because we want Annie to be smashing in the mid game with Tibbers. So that's what we're going to be looking for towards mid game, as we are not quite nearing it. We still have around like 9 minutes yet, but Annie having a Rylai's this early, I think she's looking to help out her lanes with that Rylai Scepter.
And even, I think, with that egg and flash gone on that Anivia, I mean, flash coming up in a few seconds, but with that egg being gone, I think that's huge for Annie's lane. Just being able to tell that Anivia, hey, I can actually one-shot you now. I don't have to go through your health bar again.
See, does the Anivia have egg? No, she does not. Still 2 minutes on.
Another gank coming. This looks good. A flash comes out, and Sion barely missing that. Oh, this is going to be close. Volibear kind of wanted some more, but it looks like it's not going to be enough. Darius making a victory lap with his ghost.
But luckily, Darius blowing both summoners there, meaning that his kill pressure is severely stunted.
Speaking of kills, here we come. That Amumu lacking his ult that he barely missed the team on last fight. Looks like Amumu is going to fall here. Anivia is low, right? Once again, she does not have eggs, so really anyone can kill her. Darius dunked on that Sion from halfway across Tennessee, and it looks like it's just going to be a team cleanup from there. Might turn into a Herald here, and why not with all that top and mid pressure.
For sure. Yeah, that was fantastic by Bradley being able to win that team fight. I think of Amumu, is that a spectator bug? I don't know. I'm assuming Amumu didn't have ult there because he didn't do it, unless I'm misremembering.
I may have just come up. Because he did not have it at the beginning of the fight, but it was pretty close.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay. So if Amumu had ult there, they might have had a chance. Darius being able to get the reset on his R was a little bit scary there, but they had so much CC for him that he just wasn't able to translate it into any more kills.
And I think, I don't know exactly what happened. It looked like maybe Sion flashed, but even then it's still connected. So that was really unfortunate for the Sion. Not only did he have to blow his flash and still die, but he wasn't able to use his passive because you'd have to run over. And by the time that he got over there, it was kind of
so
dead.
we see a Black Cleaver purchase here by Darius. That's actually a decent purchase for this game since we have quite a tanky front line with Sion and Volibear. So it's a completely fine purchase. Also gives Darius more survivability. In contrast, if there was to be less of a tanky front line here, I would probably have went Trinity in this case. But since we're seeing maybe an all-in here mid.
Yeah, I don't think much will come out of it. She might. Okay, that is damage. Oh, that is half of
and
it.
He has now 10 stacks of Magi's.
I didn't even notice. Magi's has been purchased. It looks like Darius might get caught out here. He was a little too far up. Amumu's here. He is ulting. It doesn't do much. The bear might get out just in time before he bleeds out, but that will be a double for Darius, even though we do get an Anivia kill mid. Slapping him.
So
not enough.
The issue there was Sion missed so much CC that they weren't able to DPS him down fast enough, and then Mumu was able to get there on time and basically turn the team fight around. Oh, we see a bind here.
Little bit too far up. That ultimate just cleaning up shop on that. Yeah. Oh, wait, she killed him. This might be another kill here. That ult does get disconnected. Azonius will not save her here. And even though she gets rooted, she's alive. Minions did not do enough damage to finish her off. That was kind of nuts. That damage felt like it came out of nowhere from that misfortune.
Kind of. She has currently Berserker Boots, BF Sword, and I like to call it Call of Fields Warhammer because I can't pronounce the first name. So she just does so much damage with her autos, and since the Samira, I mean, after the Samira ulted there wasn't actually that much damage left for her to do. If she was able to get a second ultimate off there, she might have won that, but she wasn't able to get it off there fast enough, so MF ended up winning the trade and double killing the bot lane there.
Oh, we might see an kill mid. Okay, that's the entire health bar of Anivia. I bet if Tivers was up, that bird would be dead.
I agree. Trying to get a kill here, bot?
Yeah, it looks like maybe they just tried to make space for Dragon. I think is what they were going for.
I have to say these are very weird Rift Herald usages.
Amumu's looking for the
Maybe he
steal
was
again.
running out. Yeah, maybe he was running out, and they just put it in a random lane. But you know, honestly, wasn't that bad. It made the bot lane stay bot lane, so they didn't end up having to contest for Drake. And now we have Infernal Drake this game. If they get Infernal, that is huge for Bradley.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they already have 2 somewhat decent dragons. All the ultimates on Bradley are pretty important. So I think having them up 10% more of the time is pretty massive. But the actual... Oh?
Something about happened here bot lane.
Volibear is kind of lane ganking. That is a really good slow on that Morgana, and another amazing route. She does not have flash, correct? Yeah, no flash. Oh! Yeah, so she got one shot.
Taking the game away here, to be honest.
They really are. Samira is just going to get killed. I mean, she does damage, but not enough. Amumu is literally playing with fire here, and I think he is going to get out. I think he's just kind of gone. But you can kind of see those trades in top lane not going as favored anymore. He is trying to tower dive. Oh, never mind. Looks like all he needs is an all-in. Yeah, he definitely did. Tower did not do as much damage as I thought it would. He got tanky quick.
Yeah,
Looks like he's, what? Is he building Sunfire Cape next, that Darius? Is that correct?
No, that's Dead Man's Plate for sure.
Dead Man's. Okay.
So, yeah, the only avenue here for HCC to win the game is the Darius. They need to look for a decent team fight, although Annie has no fear running up to him.
No, she does not.
Oh, we might see an engage here.
Amumu is in. He's ulting people. Samira is just assassinating that Zyra. A nice 450 gold shutdown right there. The Baron punches the little Amumu friend and just destroys him. He's gone.
1 for 1 there.
1 for 1. Honestly,
Jungler for support, that's worth.
Yeah, not bad. They did get a shutdown off of that Zyra, but at the end of the day, like you said, jungler's down. And if I pull up objectives like I already had up, for sure. Baron is coming up in a, well, not, yeah, Baron's up in a minute and a half, so they're not gonna get much out of that kill, but it was something.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah, they can. Oh, Darius might actually be getting a kill here. Nice pull. Sion does not have the damage to trade back. He ults away. I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either. He probably would have lost that trade had he not.
Definitely would have. We can actually see blue side just starting to pull back and get some pressure here.
So I have a bit of concern here, actually, for HCC. If they are looking more towards Darius to try and carry this game through one of these split pushing, here we're about to see why you should have built MR against Annie.
Yeah, she's just kind of chunking here. She even just has that movement. Oh, I don't think that flash is enough. This man, he does have ult. Oh, it is enough.
Got him.
And a 1,000 gold shutdown going to that Darius, but at the end of the day, he is dead for 40 seconds.
That's actually so bad for the Annie because she lost so many Magi stacks there.
Yep, here comes some magic resist. You got a Spectre's Cowl.
Yep, there's this magic resist.
She's probably going to want to build either Morello's or Void Staff, I think, next. Well, Zyra ult is unfortunately missed. We're seeing a lot of pings from blue side come up for top lane. Looks like they do not want to give that tower away to that Sion. But bot lane, on the other hand, that might fall. Maybe. Looks like they're going more for a trading style instead of tower taking.
Bot lane's still doing very good right now. Actually, the MF's up on CS, has an Essence Reaver, and a slight item up on the Samira, but yeah, bot lane's doing so fantastic so far, and they're probably looking to take this bot tower somewhat soon.
I bet. Okay. So we see.
Ult.
Yeah, zoning ult zoned away that that Volibear that was on the other side of the wall. You know, he could have ulted over, and he would have been unstoppable. But like, imagine if he would have got damaged by that ultimate. It would have been huge. We actually see Annie in their jungle, I think.
Yeah.
I think she was just warding up there, but hey, might as well. Amumu is kind of looking for a kill here. He's a sad little mummy, though. No ultimate to use, so I don't think going in there would have been a good idea.
Next dragon fight is a little bit important here, specifically because if Bradley gets it, they're on Soul Point, and you definitely don't want was it Infernal, like we discussed earlier,
Yeah.
Infernal on Bradley right now.
Yeah, especially with that
but
Annie just chunking.
Darius is just hardcore split pushing, and I feel like they're gonna need to dedicate way more resources into actually stopping this Darius, other than the Scion, because the Scion just can't simply deal with him right now.
Ooh, lots of damage from that Misfortune coming out onto that Morgana with a bounce Q, and you can see Bradley slowly taking this dragon. Top tower does fall, but honestly, for a dragon to get you to Soul Point, that's worth. Especially if that dragon makes you do more damage. I think that's really what that Annie wants right now. It's just more damage.
Yeah, I mean, even though Annie lost her stacks, she still has 12 stacks of Magi's, which is a good amount. But I'm looking for Bradley here to try and engage in a little more team fighting, because I don't think that with the way in the current game state that HCC can win any team fights against Bradley at the moment. I think my caster's gone somewhere, so it's just solo casting for me at the moment.
My bad, my bad. I was.
Oh, okay, you're back.
I was relieving my throat with some water, and I thought I unmuted. I did not. I'm back. I'm so sorry. But what I was gonna say was, yeah, I don't think that they can 5v5 team fight Bradley. I think Bradley comes out on top.
Seeing a Trinity Force purchased by the bear himself.
Yeah, he's not playing around.
He's not playing around. I would have liked to see him build a little more tanky for this one, since MF and Annie look to take over this game in the mid game, and they need a much more tankier front line against this Darius. So, I don't know. I don't think building damage there was quite the move, but we'll see as this game transpires. We're on the 20-minute mark now, and pretty much Bradley's champions have been able to get their items that they needed. Like I said, I'm really looking for some type of engagement here, some type of team fight engagement for them to even extend their lead even further. Looks like they're going to bot tower here, though.
Yeah, that bot tower. Oh, we see a ghost into the top lane. Darius is trying to do damage, but honestly, it's not adding up to much. I think he might just be able to. Yeah, he can just ult out. It actually got pretty close to killing him. That
yeah,
Darius
he just
does
needs to ult there and get him. But luckily, Sion was able to get out.
We might see a root here. Pretty good root, but Annie does have the flank. I don't think that root's gonna amount to much, as Samira just gets destroyed by that Annie. You know, getting locked down with that root. All right, we see another Amumu ult, very close, and
actually huge.
Yeah,
they got that Amumu ult.
Yeah,
I get bot tower for free here.
And I think that Amumu ult that was used to zone out that volley bear, I think that was actually pretty big. I think if they wanted the fight for Dragon, I don't think they could anymore because they didn't have Amumu ult. So I think that was kind of pretty big. Volleybear is actually looking for a little bit of fried chicken here. It looks like Nivea is going to get away, though, so no chicken and eggs for him.
Fried chicken,
frozen fried chicken, yeah. It's like KFC, you know, it's shipped and then, you know, it has to be frozen on the way there, so.
I did not know that. Thank you for that piece of advice.
Well, it might be. I don't know. I never worked at KFC.
Did you say you didn't like KFC?
Okay, I said it didn't work, but are you talking about a while ago? Because, yes, yeah. I had KFC for the first time in, like, years, okay? It's not good. It's
not.
You're eating food. I'm aware that I'm putting food into my face, but does it taste like food? It doesn't taste like anything. It's KFC, okay?
Not sponsored, by the way.
Popeyes is where it's at. That's what Reed says. I've had Popeyes maybe once, and it was when my friend's obese mother was telling me to eat more, and I didn't want to. But wow. She put stuff on my plate, and she said eat, so I had to. Right, oh, Darius is actually flanking here, yeah. Whoa, they actually kind of got out of that really, really well. That looked bad for Bradley, and that is Darius flashed down. And he's just gonna burst through that.
Shield, that might be huge.
I don't think it's gonna be. Oh, Darius, it was kind of big. Darius is really low here. Samira dies. Darius is down too. Amumu's in. No ultimate, unfortunately. I think he's just gonna get wrecked. Yeah. Wow, that was just... I feel like everyone went in one at a time. They were just going in line. Maybe they could have engaged a little bit better, but even then, Bradley just seemed to out-teamfight them, and it should turn into a free Baron here.
Yep. So that team fight was... what happened there was that, unfortunately, Darius got a light black shield by Morgana, so he wasn't able to survive the initial stun by Annie. And that's what kind of, honestly, for me, how they won the team fight was Morgana not being able to black shield the Darius fast enough there, because Darius, you need Darius up if you want to win that team fight. So yeah, that's how they lost the fight in my eyes. They're gonna go for Dragon here, hopefully get Infernal Soul because they really need it.
Amumu might go for the steal again. He does have ultimate, no flash. Come on, dude. Redeem yourself, brother. We want to see it.
Nope, they got it.
No, they got it. Unfortunate. So that is Dragon Soul for Bradley. That's pretty huge. That's going to make a lot of the carries that they have in Misfortune and Annie just do damage.
You have Infernal. Fight him. Oh, my lord.
Top lane's looking a little rough here. Yeah. Unfortunate.
So, the Scion, I don't know, was so initially hesitant on fighting the Darius for some reason when he should have just straight up started, you know, trading blows with him. He has Infernal. Just straight up fight the guy. You have Infernal. You have you're tanky. I mean, even if you still die, there's still a chance that you end up killing him anyway. So yeah, it's just a bit of too much hesitation for Scion.
I got a question for you. In the draft, was Darius picked before or after Scion?
After Scion.
Oh, we might see a kill here.
Oh, perfect.
Nice. Onto the Annie too. That's what you want to see. Yeah, I was gonna ask how the matchup of Scion into Darius is. I wouldn't think it'd be that good.
Nope, definitely not. You don't lose it obviously this hard, but yeah, it's a tough matchup for Scion, especially early. You get all in and it's just kind of a mess. Bradley can be able to easily get a tower here. I'm not sure what HCC is doing. I thought they were still on bot lane river for whatever reason.
No, I think, yeah, they were just respawning, I think. They have minions now. They might be able to get inhib here.
Yeah, so Anivia can't siege as well with these Baroned up minions, and hold on a second. What?
I see something. Ooh, a lot is happening here. A lot of CC going onto that Scion. He does get one shot. Amumu has to flash out, but he dies anyway. Samira is low, but so is Bradley. A heal's going to come out from that Misfortune, speeding her up just enough to get away from that Darius, who's still looking probably for Annie, but he does not get her. Honestly, pretty clean. Bradley didn't lose anyone there. They got a kill. They got 2 towers and an inhibitor. So that's really good. They might actually be able... I don't know what they can turn that into just yet, because Dragon and Baron are both down, but maybe they can try and put some pressure elsewhere on the map. I would really like to see that top tower get taken, just to give them that much more space. I don't know if it's the right play, but...
we might be seeing another engagement here mid. Yeah, I think Darius is dead. Yep.
That's what happens when you don't take down that tower.
That's what happens when you pick Annie.
That too, that too. He got stunned under a tower that had 1 HP. Misfortune cleaned up the minions, and it was just over. Annie just did so much damage, being 12-1.
Honestly, I don't think HCC has any more agency here to actually stop the initial push that Bradley's about to do here, and they're engaging and they're just ultra winning it.
Yeah. It is a 1-for-1 trade right now. Oh wait, never mind. Their whole team is dead. Over. They do have a wave coming, and it is super minions. The whole party is here, and it looks like this is going to be the end for Hawkeye this game. They might be able to get some respawns in, but no. They're just going to shred that Nexus, taking it down, making it 1-for-1 in this best of 3. I am very excited to see a game 3. This game went a lot better for Bradley. And yeah, it really seemed like they were able just to make it through laning phase this time.
So... you know, this is why the Darius pick is actually kind of confusing to me, because it doesn't provide anything to the team, as we just saw here, right? Even if he gets that fed, eventually it just kind of stops working because Bradley's team team fight is just so much better. And that's what we ended up seeing here is just Bradley, even though they got leads in lanes, they ended up just steamrolling them in HCC and team fights. Basically, what happened in game one, where HCC got leads in lane and they ended up just steamrolling them in team fights as well.
It was just our turn, I guess.
hmm
So, what would you have done differently for this game? Even though it is a victory, what would you have changed?
Um, Obviously, we still need to clean up the early game for top lane, to make sure that scenarios like that don't happen. Because honestly, if they pick something else than Darius there, it might have been an issue. So we want to make sure that top lane doesn't have that much of a poor early game. Of course, that's kind of attributed to the draft that happened, but still, I don't know. I don't think you should be getting solo killed 3 or 4 times in the beginning of the game. But yeah, luckily the other lanes were able to make it happen. Annie was super, super strong, and the misfortune ended up being super, super strong. So the damage there was just able to overpower HCC's comp there.
So, yeah, what do you think about this draft, game two's draft versus the first draft? Do you think it was better? It was worse? What do you think?
I like this draft a little better. There was a lot more avenues for how to, carrying the game. Obviously, um, yeah, yeah. That's basically it.
Yeah, I felt like honestly, one of the major reasons I think that we were that the Bradley was able to snowball, um, was of course who the Annie obviously just kind of obliterating that Anivia, but those misfortune cues added up early game.
Yeah, yeah. The bot lane did really well this game. I was surprised that the Morgana wasn't able to basically win the lane for them because Morgana into Zyra
Mhm.
should be a hard counter, but they were still able to get some like really good poke off. And yeah, it was fantastic to see the bot lane actually more comfortable and more just more comfortable in what they were doing and being able to translate that lead.
Yeah, I mean, I really, really like the Misfortune pick. You could even see already Misfortune getting value. Obviously, those big Qs came out level 1, level 2, but even if they were coming out at 3 or 4, it's still going to accomplish the same thing. You know,
hmm
that Black Shield can't get any value, and when Morgana is not the one being hit, when it's your ADC being hit with that physical damage, Morgana's self healing is not going to do anything. So it
Yeah.
doesn't. Yeah, I mean she can trade damage with her Q and W, but
Does
that's
Morgana
that's
self
about it.
heal?
Yes, her passive is literally she has 20% spell vamp.
That's okay. That's nuts. I did not
Yeah.
know that. Plat, by the way.
I'm mastery
The
7. I'll flex.
Oh, nice. Oh, so that's why you know it's
Uh huh.
yeah. So you know, I think we might see an Annie ban next game
You
because
think so?
I don't think they ever want to see that again. And it was so good in the early game and transitioning to mid game, especially with the 25 Magi stacks there. Everything just exploded
Mhm.
on the side of HCC. So
Yeah, it
yeah,
started getting bad when the bird was two shot.
yeah,
That was some
yeah.
crazy
So
damage.
basically, yeah. So I would like to see from HCC. I would like to see. I don't know what I would like to see. Their top lane is obviously a very strong player, right? They in these two games, he's basically won one lane twice now.
Hmm.
So maybe if they played more around him, and just trying to snowball his lead even further, and the top laner actually trying to like transition his lead onto other parts of the map, that HCC can come out with a victory. It seems that the top laner is kind of reliant on his on the other lanes to do well in order for him to actually do stuff. And so yeah, hopefully they fix up their mistakes in the early game HCC, and well, not hopefully, because I'm biased towards Bradley, but I would like to see
Ah,
them fix up their early game mistakes just like Bradley did in game two.
yeah. Now that you kind of mentioned it, I really think Volibear made that difference top lane. Just making that somewhat livable for that Scion. Obviously, it did. The lane was absolute
Honestly,
chaos, but I think those first few ganks really helped.
the volley was good. I just like again, I would have really liked to see actually a more defensive build come out
Mm-hmm.
for him. Because I don't think the damage build really did that much that game, in all honesty. So I would have liked to see him build more for the team rather than for himself. But corporate's calling me, so
All
we'll have
right.
to hold down the fort again.
All
I
right.
now have an invite.
Yes,
I can now
invite
invite
me
you.
and then give me that spec link too from
Hold on a
corporate.
second.
From corporate.
Invite to game.
Oh, I'm clicking it right now. Oh my goodness, I'm in.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
All right. He's gone. Corporate stole him. I don't think this time is a vacation. I think it's a bad talk. So we'll see when he gets back from draft if he still has his job or not. Hopefully we'll get a spec link here pretty soon. Yeah, game two was just crazy for Bradley. They jumped back. I'm really surprised. Actually, I'm not surprised. Nope, I predicted it. I remember I said Bradley's going to come back and learn from their mistakes, and what did they do? They did just that. Okay, I'm going to predict this game. Game three, I think we're going to see an Annie ban, and I'm going to five head. I think we're going to see a volley ban. He has been consistently okay, above average in these past two games. I think a volley ban will be great here. I don't know what they will replace with that volley bear ban. I I don't know, but I'm sure they'll figure something out. And yeah, I think that'll shake up the jungle a little bit. We'll have to see. The Mumu pick was really interesting. I was really surprised to see that, especially since they didn't have that much magic damage on their team. As Amumu's passive makes all incoming magic damage on enemies that he's affected with his curse, which just basically means he's hit them, do 10% extra true damage, which means it just goes straight through armor, straight through magic resistance, just straight damage. So when you have a lot of magic damage on your comp, obviously when your whole team is doing 10% extra true damage, it's gonna hurt. So I'm really surprised that we saw a Mumu in that comp out of all the comps that it could have been. So I don't think we're going to see an Amumu game three. Obviously, his Amumu looked a little rusty too. He did miss quite a few ultimates, which was kind of funny at the time, but kind of detrimental to the game at the same time. A lot of those ults would have been really key to hit in team fights, and he just didn't have it. It was on cooldown. So maybe we'll see something a little bit more like mainstream. Maybe we'll see a Graves. That could happen. Rek'Sai as a champion that people play, I guess. Maybe even Lee Sin. Wouldn't that be fun? See this man going around and kicking people. That would be interesting. I think that they can make a good comp around him. If another interesting champion they might play top, I I'm gonna predict it. I'm gonna be wrong. I'm gonna say there's gonna be a Garen in this game. I said it. A Garen's really easy, very easy to pilot. Very good at pushing his lead, even though he's such a simple champion. Why not? You know, if he gets ahead, he's going to destroy just like Renekton would. If we don't see a Renekton ban, we're probably still going to see a Renekton ban, just because game one he was just so strong. He got ahead in lane, and it definitely seems like a comfort pick for Hawkeye. So I don't think we're going to see Renekton anytime soon, except if he's in the ban list, of course. And besides for that, really, I think that's gonna be the only ban that that's shaken up, or the only two bans, excuse me, is Annie and maybe Volibear. Like Adrian was saying, Annie will get banned just because of her amazing performance that she had last game. But I think they're gonna ban Volibear. I think Volibear has been a big resident sleeper, key to success for Bradley, and I bet Hawkeye is gonna realize that after two games. If the comps stay relatively the same though, something I do want to see. I want to see less Volibear stuns on Black Shield, uh, Black Shield and champions, because it's just wasted. That stun's gone, and that stun can be so huge, especially when Volibear needs to get his W off to do that damage and heal. So when that stun is blocked from the shield, that's kind of a problem. It allows the enemies to get out. So Black Shield has been providing tons of value this game, and I feel like if they keep letting it provide value, it's just going to make those games harder. So we'll have to see how that goes. Um, what else do I think is going to change? I would not be surprised to see another Senna in the bot lane. Maybe they're not going to go for it because it didn't work first game and they don't want to try it again. I really, really like that Misfortune pick, and I hope she gets picked again if they pick Morgana, just because she is so good against Morgana. I think we're probably going to see another Samira. Just because Samira is strong. She kind of got shut down in that fight really hard. I'm sure you know that when Samira is able to ult, when she's ulting, she can get stunned, and it cancels her ult. So that's a really good way to shut her down in team fights, and that's kind of what happened, is that Zyra would root her, or Volibear would stun her, and then instead of her going all Beyblade, she's just sitting there. She fell over. She lost a Beyblade competition. She's no longer spinning, and the 10-year-old kid that just let her rip is really sad now, because his Beyblade is dead. And that's the team fight, and then Baron, and then Dragon. So I think if they're going to go with Samira, they will have to play around here a little bit better. Oh, he's back. Hello, hello.
I lied. It's me.
Oh,
Surprise.
it's Griffin. Wait. Oh, my goodness. You're
Surprise.
here.
I'm sorry.
What's
I
up?
didn't mean to drop in you like this. But I mean, I can just kind of chill in here for the interim while Adrian's away, if you're okay with that. But
Yeah,
I do
for
have
sure.
I also do have the pro draft spectate.
Oh, okay,
so
sweet.
we can kind of get a peek at draft, at least in the order anyway.
Yeah. Are you just gonna DM it, or did you put it in the corporate chat?
I put it in the corporate chat, so
okay.
I should be able to see it there.
Wait, I am being blind. It's fine.
It should be in the stream team.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Cool beans.
Bam. So how are you feeling about the game so far? Pretty
So
good?
Unfortunately, I didn't catch game 1,
Oh.
and I tuned in to game 2 like halfway through. But on the bright side, I did tune into a BU win, so
of
BU
course,
win for
of
game
course.
2 anyway. But I know that both our Division B and our Division C teams are on game 3s. One a little happier than the other. Yeah, Division B's on game 3, but not in a good way. As in, like, they had the 1-0 lead, and that was that. But it's okay. You know what? More League of Legends and more games is always more fun and everything.
Heck
like that.
yeah. I was.
Indeed.
There we go. I was very happy with Bradley's performance in that second game. I don't know what you did catch, but our mid laner popped off. They were like,
I did see a 25 stack mage as Annie, so we're definitely doing.
They aren't banning yet, are they? Are they still? Are they
What?
like for pro draft? They're not drafting yet, are they?
I don't know. I mean, that's what I saw in the link from what the team sent.
Let me try using the. I'm not seeing anything that we have.
They might have. They might not have started yet because like that.
I don't think they did.
What?
I don't think.
Okay.
They did. There we
Actually,
go. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Cool. There it is.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna see an Annie ban here from Hawkeye because she's popped off. I think Renekton's gonna get banned again. You said you didn't get to see game 1. Basically,
I did not.
Renekton in the top lane absolutely smashed our Kled player. He had the tower down within 10 minutes. So he was very far ahead. He was able to roam around, and it was very rough. So I think we're going to see that ban again from Bradley. I bet that's going to be the 3rd ban, unless they're feeling confident again. And yeah, Misfortune does get banned, which is really sad. She put in the work early to mid game, hitting Qs on the Samira like no tomorrow. It was kind of crazy.
If they don't grab that, if HCC doesn't ban the Annie, I'm gonna be very surprised because it's like while the Misfortune did pop off and everything, I feel like that wasn't the like big reason why. I mean, like don't get me wrong, Misfortune did have a lot of good ults, but they do grab the Ornn, which is always a premier top lane pick.
Yeah, we got the Ornn. I wonder if they're gonna choose Renekton here.
That's true.
Renekton is open. Oh, they're going with Darius. Okay. I don't know how it is Darius versus Ornn. I don't know.
You might have to ask your resident Adrian Frack on that. I'm not too familiar with the top lane matchups, but knowing my friend who plays Darius, I know Darius versus anyone, almost anyone, is pretty in favor of Darius.
We get to see the Swain. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this. I know our team is known for playing some Swain, and I'm excited.
Indeed. I think that's the other team though, specifically of Joey.
I don't know, because they were banning Swain game 1 and game 2, so someone must play it.
Maybe they got our teams mixed up.
I don't know this team. I feel really bad. I should.
No, you're good. I mean, I know that I think history of them last time. Either that. No. I think we streamed the other team more times. But anyway, yeah. I mean, more picks are going through. I'm actually surprised the first pick of Yumi, which is kind of
Yeah, I wonder if they're
kind
gonna
of
go
funny
with
with
like
that.
Ezreal. Maybe Ezreal's a pretty solid pick with Yumi, just because the lane's so safe. I really like how the bot lane's looking here. Swain, Ashe. I can only assume Swain's gonna be support. He
Yeah,
might go
I mean,
mid.
it's like right. I mean, it's like Bradley and the Caitlyn and everything. So they get their kind of pick of the litter when it comes to S tier ADCs and everything. But that will be the Vigar.
Yeah, that'll be pretty fun late game with Yumi, getting that 20% up bonus AP.
Yeah, I know for sure. I think my only concern though right now is with the Vigar and everything. I think that Cage is gonna put a damper in a lot of Bradley's engaged so far, unless they're able to find like the good picks that they need to get.
I wouldn't actually mind on Bradley's side seeing a Swain mid and then rocking a Morgana bot, stealing that Morgana from Hawkeye, and then having that black shield to black shield whoever needs to walk out of the cage. That could be something.
Yeah, I mean that's true. In terms of support wise, I mean that is a solid flex and everything, and I think they're getting at least somewhere like somewhere around that value with the Lux ban. Although there's the Annie ban around too.
Yeah, it's gone, and I honestly am super surprised that Hawkeye did not pick Renekton. They just had so much power game one with it, and they didn't pick it. That really surprises me.
Yeah, no, for sure. Heavy jungle bans from Bradley in round 2, while the mid lane bans from Hawkeye coming out. So really gonna have to see what they get. But HCC does have that kind of critical red side counter pick and everything. So they're really trying to find a favorable ADC question mark.
Huh. It looks like they're saving it for last.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It seems just kind of interesting that.
Maybe just
well,
wanting to get
it is what it is.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe, but it's like Bradley already locked in their ADC, so it's like.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like the Yumi comp. Like Yumi is good on all of those champions so far.
Well, we got the Volibear though.
I'm actually surprised we didn't get to see a Volibear ban. I was kind of thinking that Volibear has really been like a resident sleeper key to success for Bradley. He's been able to gank lanes pretty well, and then in team fights, he does team fighty things. He soaks up a lot of damage, heals a lot, does damage. So I'm really surprised that that we didn't see a volley ban. And they do steal the Morgana. Oh my goodness.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, so it looks like that is probably going to be a Swain mid then.
Which I'm excited to see. Swain is a fantastic champion. I think he's pretty solid. I mean, even his early game, if you bring Electrocute.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, he does an amazing amount of damage for a late game champion. They're struggling to pick up an ADC here. What would you play?
Yeah, ADC? I mean, like I said, I think probably Ezreal is probably your best bet in terms of what you want to do and everything. But something
that's a Vigar bot, probably.
Wait, oh no, they're going Vigar bot. They're going for the mages and the bot lane with the Yumi.
Wow,
very interesting choice here from HCC right here. But honestly, this is sort of just a really big like anti-engage comp, which honestly really sucks for Bradley right now because like they're all kind of going for that hard engage.
Yeah.
Where it's like HCC does have a lot of disengaged tools with the Yumi. Last chapter is that the old called again?
Final chapter. Final
chapter. That's what it is.
Yeah,
final chapter. Yeah, final chapter, and then you have the Anivio wall. You have the Vigar cage. So I don't know. I mean, and even still, even if Volibear hops in, you pretty much can just get I mean, either Jarvan goes and counters by dropping down the. I'm forgetting alt names right now. What's Jarvan's ult again?
That's a good question. It's not called like Cataclysm or anything, is
Cataclysm,
it? Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh hey, Adrian's back.
Hello, friends.
Oh my goodness, he's back. Are we gonna do a triple stream?
Why not?
Are you in the game right now?
I'm not in the game.
I guess
Griffin could just spectate off of me.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. I can yeah.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting the cast, but
come on, it'll be great. It'll be great.
A pleasant surprise nonetheless.
I'll give my voice a break. We had a little bit of a miscommunication second game.
Why? What happened?
They didn't give invite privileges to Bradley, so they couldn't invite us, and so I had to spectate off of Brian, and then luckily yeah, he
I
was able to
also
speak up to me.
I didn't get a draft link for pro drafts,
Uh,
so I had to talk for a long time. I was
Yeah.
talking about the
Hey.
new items, but hey, we made it. I'm alive.
New items though, Pog.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, this might work out. I mean, we try to test this out. Anthony, if you want to just share your screen via Discord, I don't know how
Yeah.
that may or may not screw up. You don't have to do it right now, but as soon as
Yeah.
you get in the game, we can try it out and we'll see
Yeah,
how
it
it
shouldn't.
goes.
Once I like switch onto League, it shouldn't change anything, so we should be good. Because right
Yeah,
now,
because I mean,
yeah, you won't see the camera setup I have on the side, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, indeed. But in the meantime, we can we definitely question our coach Adrian about the
Oh yes, we can.
double mage bot lane, not double mage, but I guess the Vygar Yumi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think they got pissed at the fact that they lost to MF Zyra, obviously, because they banned it out. And I think they're more focusing on trying to win through their bot lane rather than their top lane. And so, yeah, they're trying to do some weird stuff in the bot lane with Vagar and Yumi. And I don't think it's going to work because we basically put our support on a comfort pick, which is Swain. And I think he's about to smurf on these guys bot lane. Honestly,
Wait, is it Morgana mid?
it is Morgana mid.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Well, we were thinking Morgana bot.
Mhm.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, we don't mind if they pick a Nivea again. I don't know why they picked a Nivea again. Didn't go too
Yeah.
well last time. The Jarvan, slight concern for the early game in terms of early game ganks. The Morgana shouldn't really care because she could just black shield herself, but in terms of the bot lane, they should be a little bit careful. Ornn doesn't care either. So yeah, Jarvan. The bot lane really just has to be careful of Jarvan. Honestly, the draft here by HCC seemed kind of poor. They have decent team fight, and if Vagar can scale to late and get ahead, I definitely see them winning this. But to be honest, I think the team composition out of Bradley looks better. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased.
Yeah.
I'm totally unbiased judgment here. Let's go.
I actually really like the Bradley team comp. We were kind of talking about it a little bit. You do just have so much engaged, and you know, Hawkeye can kind of shut that down, especially with say like Vagar Cage. But
We have Morgana shield for that.
yeah, exactly. I called it. I said that. I said they should flex Morgana for shield, and you did. But I think another major thing is that Ornn ult doesn't get stopped by Cage, so I think that'll be a pretty big engage tool you guys have, and Volibear too. Just being able to ult onto them or ult a tower, I think that'll be really nice. And obviously your team fight is massive. You have Ornn, you have Volibear, you have Ashe, you have Swain, Morgana roots.
ult.
Yeah, Morgana ult. Yeah, this is I really like the team comp from Bradley.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's in addition to just just being kind of a weird comp in general, as you kind of talked about, Adrian. I think another thing you kind of clearly see they're lacking is a lot of just that like sustained damage and everything. And even it's kind of one of those things too, where it's like if Vagar gets popped, that's where a lot of their damage will probably come from, unless Darius gets like super duper fed, which I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I think HCC lacks a front line here. You could argue that it's Jarvan and Darius, but Jarvan and Darius don't have inherent like peel abilities really.
Right.
Other than their Jarvan ult, if you want to call it peel, I see it as more as engage. And
Yeah.
I guess the Darius E, which is very weak peel in general. So yeah, it's gonna be very hard for HCC to win this, in my opinion. Again, they just have to play through bot lane and pray that Vagar just gets so big that they could just steamroll the game. I guess that's why they picked Yumi for that specifically. So they could keep Vagar up as much as possible. But again, they don't have a front line to protect Vagar, so it's going to be incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
I really think this is a good Yumi comp, but maybe they should have swapped out Darius or Jarvan for a little bit more of a tanky character, or even they could have thrown Galio in mid lane. Maybe that wouldn't have.
That's
been
what
bad.
I was initially thinking that they were gonna do with the Jarvan plus Galio combo, but I guess they just picked. I don't know why they didn't pick Galio. It was up. I know that J Boom plays it, so I don't know why they didn't end up picking Galio there.
Yeah, maybe Nivea is just more of a comfort pick. I don't know. Yeah, anything like Galio or any champion that has some kind of built-in, peel for that Veigar would be perfect. And
Right.
so
I think they're kind of relying on the Nivea to try and slow down the team fight so Veigar can get some abilities off. But as we saw last game, Nivea wasn't able to do much due to the mid lane difference. So I don't think Nivea is going to be able to do this much this game. Yeah. Again, it's going to be pretty difficult for HCC to win. Hopefully, though, what they do kind of have is the Darius early game against Ornn. Although it's really hard to kill Ornn, we all know that.
yes.
It's also hard to gank him. Yeah, I'm trying to look for like situations where HCC can win, and the only ones I'm seeing is Veigar and possibly Anivia if she's able to pop off against the Morgana, which I don't see either.
Right.
So I don't see it. But we're now in the loading screen for this game.
Yep.
Finally.
Once I get League of Legends captured, I'll start sharing my screen for you, Griffin, so you can see the fantastic gameplay.
Oh, what a guy!
Hopefully, it's good. Stream.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking for a
Indeed.
game? Why are you looking for a game? I have a game. There we go. That's what we like to see.
So if we take a look at the summoners here, no heal. What the fuck? Okay, so they took cleanse flash on Veigar, which makes sense. There's a lot of CC in bot lane with Ashe Arrow and Swing Grab, so that makes sense. Also, other things, right? You got the Morgana Q as well, but for some reason, Yuumi took Ignite Exhaust. I don't know why. You're not looking to be aggressive in the early game here. Swain and Ashe is going to dictate the pace of the early game here, not the Veigar. The Veigar can't even push early.
Yeah, even in team fights, who is that exhaust for? Like you could
just the carry in general.
I guess, but you don't want to be that close to Ashe anyway.
True.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the summoners on Yuumi are. Doesn't make any sense to me. Anivia taking teleport. Okay. I guess she realizes that there's going to be basically no kill pressure early on, so she's going to opt to try and get her items efficiently, which respectable. I get it. Darius again going for Ghost Flash. Going to try to get a kill on the Ornn early, but with Grasp and how tanky Ornn can get, I don't see it happening. And Jarvan taking Electrocute. This signifies to me that he maybe wants to go more of a DPS build, or he's going to try to do a lot of early ganks. The issue here is that he can't really early gank anything because ganking Ornn and Morgana is pretty hard. So, and I mean Ashe and Swain too to a degree. So, yeah. But I'm gonna guess here we're gonna see a lot of early game aggression from Jarvan.
Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying. I'm really surprised he didn't take what's the normal rune? Maybe like Conqueror, right?
You know what? We have our trusty handy dandy website called u.gg
yeah.
tells us what the most common Conqueror. So Conqueror would have made way more sense to me, in my opinion. But again, we don't know what build he's going, so he might be going for this like really damaging build that Jarvan sometimes goes. I haven't seen it in a while, but he might be doing it.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't seen Actually, I guess the last time I saw a Jarvan was today. When I was playing with a friend. But besides for that, I haven't seen Jarvan in a hot minute. He seems pretty solid though. Like being able just to jump on someone and lock them in with you like a Mordekaiser ult that everyone can hit. It's not bad.
On paper it seems like a good idea to have Jarvan there, but like I said, I don't know. It's just kind of hard to engage on top of this team comp, so it kind of makes him useless. And that's the unfortunate weakness of Jarvan, is that most of the champions that are being more popular champions that are being picked don't kind of counter Jarvan and make his engage kind of useless. So that's why you don't see too much Jarvan picked nowadays.
Yeah, like I don't know if he was the best with this team comp, but definitely, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
But hey, we're in, kind of.
Here, yeah.
Kind of.
We're getting there.
We're here now.
Oh.
We're here.
It's all good. We're about to be here. Easy money.
No,
I wasn't. Oh, pause.
Hang on, we're not here just yet. Wonder why games pause. I think someone actually was having internet issues because the loading bar was stuck on 90%.
This time is the top laner.
Is it? Is it us or is it someone else?
It's our top laner, yeah.
Our top laner.
Feels bad for my boy Brian.
We don't have any subs, do we?
We do not.
I didn't think so.
Put me in, coach. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Yeah, have you hop on someone's account real quick?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah. So, any predictions about how the game's gonna play out? I guess we've kind of talked about it a little bit, but
yeah. I mean, well, we could just talk about how the early game might play out. I think Darius is just going to be fishing for early kills like he did usually. Probably going to be trying to search it in succession with the Jarvan. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Jarvan starts top right here and then tries clearing his whole top side and then eventually transitioning into a gank top side to try and kill the Ornn here early. Mid lane is just going to be boring as hell. Nothing much is going to happen in the for mid in the early game. In terms of bot, the Veigar isn't going to be able to do anything because he can't push, so we're probably going to see the bot lane pushing in first against the HCC bot lane, and then after that it's just how they play the lanes out basically. But yeah, early game should be interesting to see how the Jarvan, I feel like the Jarvan is the main component here. We need to focus on that to see if he can get any of his lanes ahead, basically.
And it seems like the Veigar is going to go somewhat safe. Maybe I see the stopwatch rune that he invested in instead of maybe something like boots. Then again, I think stopwatch on Veigar is probably pretty standard. So
yeah, especially since the game against a lane like this, Veigar essentially has no HCC in the early game, so he wants to take stopwatch to make sure that he survives without dying in the early game.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully we get into the game here. For all we know, they could already be playing, but we have the delay on. Yeah, which is unfortunate.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But I don't know. Either way, I'm excited for Game 3. Game 3 is always fun when you get to see a full series go on. But, you know, especially for Bradley's sake, that we kind of... we tied that 1-1, right?
Yes.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see how this game plays out. I think both teams have kind of, warmed up like, oh, okay, I gotta play this game called League of Legends now. And I think they're both gonna do really, really well. Our top laner has been up against this guy, 2 games now. He plays very aggressive and plays very aggressive champs. So hopefully he's kind of getting in the flow of how to, counteract that a little bit and carry the game from there.
Yeah. I mean, one thing you kind of consider too is where we are in the standings, because it's week 4 regular season for GG leagues, and right now our Braves Shield is currently winless right now, 0-3, and so while HCC isn't necessarily too far behind with being 1-2, I think a win here would be a great kind of just a great kind of rejuvenation kind of factor for Bradley to kind of hopefully finish out their season strong.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think if there's going to be any game to do it, I think it's this one. Last
Absolutely.
game we were so strong, and I feel like it was more of a win than Hawkeye's got first game. I think might want to correct me on that, Adrian, but really it felt like almost the whole team got ahead instead of just one player like the Renekton did.
Yeah, for the first game for sure. Yeah, essentially everybody got ahead in the early game, and they were able to stop from there. So that was the issue with game 1. It was just the early game. They cleaned it up game 2. Bradley did, and were able to take the dub because the Andy just got so far ahead.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, big stonks on the Andy.
Yeah, corporate has told us that they're having mad technical issues. So,
oh man,
the client went kaboom. Yeah, that sounds about right. Didn't they say they were going to fix client? That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They're trying.
They're getting there. I'm really the client has me thrown for a loop, especially when it comes to like other games, because I think it's technically the same client, but it's not like connected anyway. It's It's just, oh, you're playing Legends of Runeterra. Okay, here's the launcher for Legends of Runeterra. We're gonna keep you on the same account, but it's not the same launcher. But they need to fix League's launcher, man. Come on.
The big League launcher, man.
Come
You're
on.
not wrong here.
Come on. Legends of Runeterra is literally just a play button. Why just make it a play button? Easy.
What can help,
Don't need anything else. Don't need none of that champion unlock stuff, view your skins, change game mode, none of that. Okay?
Don't need it.
Just play. And whatever happens, happens. Maybe you'll play ARAM, maybe you'll be in ranked. You'll never know.
You will never know.
If
any are curious right now, in the Division B series between Bradley and Loyola and for GG Leagues, Bradley is currently up at 10-3 in Game 3. So
oh, nice. Okay.
We're out here. So far, good news.
How deep are they into their game, like time-wise?
It's about 17 minutes, a drag apiece for each team so far.
Nice. Okay.
And actually, Bradley with that was like 8K goal difference.
Wow. Okay, that's kind of nice.
I have an idea, gentlemen.
What's up?
So meanwhile, Anthony, make sure to keep that game open, but I can spectate Division B's game.
Can you?
In the meanwhile, even though they're already being streamed, but that's illegal. We can't stream their stream. So let's see if I can find. There we go. Spectate. Now, hopefully your production is on point, Jacob, because I will be sharing screen in the meanwhile while we wait for Division C's game to start.
Yo, I don't know who this Jacob kid is, but
too big brain.
I mean, Anthony. God damn, I don't know.
I'm kidding. Let me see.
Hold on. Let me share my screen.
All right.
We're getting content here, boys.
Oh yeah.
Content. This is big brain here. We're all good.
Production team is on it. I think the screen went black. Hang on, boys. We are working on it real quick here.
Just someone make sure to keep an eye on the Division C game.
Yeah, I will get that fixed soon as. Bam! Look at this. Oh, that is not watchable.
You know what? It's what we got. But I mean, hey, so far, Bradley's smashing Herald into the Nexus turret.
It's so bad.
Inhibitor turret. I can see about a couple of squares, and I'm pretty sure Volibear's kind of going.
Yeah, Volibear's doing some Alistar went in. Was that an Alistar? It was a Poppy.
Oh, it was a Poppy. Shockwave though. Good lord.
Okay.
But that's right. Bradley's doing great against Loyola so far.
This is fantastic. Is anyone watching the actual game? We're still on pause. I got it open now.
All right, we're still on pause. Yeah, so
make sure
I
to
don't
keep an
have
eye on
access
it.
to that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We're all good.
Oh, it's kind of, it's more squares. All right, we're watching some Minecraft gameplay here. Looks pretty good. 1.17 really did change up the game, huh?
Wow, Minecraft looks great.
Yeah, I didn't know caves look like this.
Yeah, indeed.
I want to see your guys' perspective because I have no idea what's going on right
now. I'll take a picture of it with my phone. I'll send it in the stream chat. It is a sight to see, my friend. Yeah. Not that you can see anything, but
it's all good.
Is that Annie's name Luigi? No, it's Luigi. Okay.
It's Luigi, bro.
Okay, it looks pretty.
Luigi.
There we go.
Oh man, this stream call is.
Yeah, dude.
Oof.
This
I thought this was League, not Tetris.
Yeah, this stream tonight has been cracked, to say the least.
It's been cracked.
Certified cracked.
Let's go. All right, I don't know about y'all, but my stream's kind of more or less stabilized. I think
it's
we're a little bit on the good side.
It's a little. It's it's watchable to a kid that's never seen internet before. It's not that bad. Actually, so it's watchable. So yeah, we see Bradley up. They actually took another dragon. So they're moving up. They're moving up. Yeah, 21 minutes into the game, and I mean they're kind of holding their own. Now, has this team won a game yet in their season so far? They have.
I don't know how many, but they've definitely won games. I can tell you that.
So many games, uncountable amounts.
I don't know if uncountable, but they've won games.
All right, we see health bars going down. Volibear is in. I think, is that Pantheon? No, that's a Shyvana.
Oh, that's a Shyvana.
An amazing Ornn ult. I did see that.
I'm seeing some squares.
Yeah.
We're getting there, but hey, good. We're good. We're diving for under turret.
We are diving. Volibear doing his thing. Poppy did hit away someone.
Oh wait, 2-man shockwave grabs him.
Wait, that was kind of insane. That's gonna be a tower down. That might even turn. What was that damage? Did you see that? Like, that wasn't the squares mean the squares, right? Zaya definitely got half health by a single ability.
It's not the squares, I'm telling you.
I have no clue, to be honest.
We're doing great. We're doing good. Bradley's taking the top lane inhibitor, bottom lane inhibitor is exposed.
Bradley needs to win slower, though. We need some content for the stream.
Yeah,
we need the content for the stream. Wait, how is emergency looking? Are they still paused?
Yes.
Jesus.
We are 10.5 minutes deep into the pause.
Okay,
right.
wow.
Yeah, we have 9 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. This man's client actually went kaboom. Ziggs himself came and just ulted the client and it's just dead.
Alright, look at the chat. Is that a visual bug? It says Viber Dragon spawning. Oh wait. Is that the default?
He's just pinging
he's pinging it. Yeah.
No, I know, but like, is that the default or is it always like?
I think so.
Yeah, it's always like that.
Yeah.
Have you never pinged things in game?
No, I have.
Are you not a team player? He's not a team player.
No, but I'm saying because I thought it was like Ocean Drake or Ocean Dragon.
He's used to.
I know it was the default dragon.
He's used to saying teammate alive, and then he just spams
My
it.
God, bro. That's what it's all about.
Toxic player, dude.
Toxic player. Let's go. But hey, you know what? It's okay. 5-0 Volley, 5-0 Caitlyn, and 4-0 Oriana. We're doing great.
There you go.
Yeah. The Thresh is almost 007, but he died once, so that sucks.
Rain is on for this game.
Didn't hit that power spike. Or he just unlocks a rapid fire cannon for free. But
yeah.
It looks like Bradley's setting up for Dragon here, and why not? They have all those Caitlyn traps, and they do so much damage. Poppy is stuck top. She does have TP, but like, she can't really TP
they
anything.
can get soul point here for themselves.
I think they're definitely getting it. Because I think
so
Caitlyn's
too.
hitting the... Yeah, it's gone. It is done.
And it's gone. But we're doing great.
Bradley still needs to be careful here. They have 3 shutdowns, a 550, a 450, and a 600. Any one of those shutdowns go into something like Zaya or Annie?
Oh, well, I mean, that's right. Viper's finding the engage on the Jenna.
Oh, my God.
Find the kill. Oh, man. The Monsoon.
Even the
almost
stream
let
got
her get away.
damaged by that. That was insane damage coming out by that Caitlyn there.
Yo, Rip Tibbers.
Yeah, rest in peace,
Owie.
Tibbs.
Out here again, hooked. Feels bad. But hey, with the support down, I guess they're just gonna out here taking Baron right now. But,
She could steal it.
Shyvana's looking for
Shyvana.
She's dead.
They decided to turn on her, but not quite. She does still have ultimate though.
She flashes in.
She
dies.
instead and just gets stunned. Feels bad.
So yeah, that was kind of rough. Not ulting in, becoming unstoppable. Trying to steal that a little bit later. A little bit early on that.
You know what, Anthony? I think the Amumu last game had a better attempt at stealing objectives than that Shyvana did right now.
I want to clip that, but I feel like if we do, that's considered cyberbullying. So.
That's considered cyberbullying. Yikes.
But no flame to the other team. I'm just gonna say what happened. Our team was on Dragon. Amumu flashed in, instant ulted, hit our
Also,
teammate.
what's the status on that
Dragon.
Division C game?
Indeed.
Yeah, it's still paused.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Tragic, actually.
We're doing good.
Dare I say it? Oh, the shock. Oh, she's gone. She's gone.
Rip my boy Luigi.
I think, I wouldn't. Wait, it's resuming. Oh my goodness.
It's resuming. Switch off the stream. Switch off the stream.
Yo. Is it changed to the right scene on the stream? I'm not watching. Let's check. It is not. Oh, it shows my Discord? Yo.
I guess so. Wait a minute.
Wait, what? Come on, I want to see my Discord. Wait, what the heck? I'm hitting my... Yes, we're in. I was hitting the wrong keybind. We are actually in the game.
All right. We're good. Oh, wait. HCC trying to go for a level 1 Boogaloo right now. Although right now... Yeah. It is what it is.
It looks like they get poked and walked out.
Yeah. Okay, I think check your viewing settings right now.
Yep. We're good.
All right, there we go. I can see the other half of the map. We're right back into the Division C game, and we're ready to go. We're ready to go.
Looks like we do have Jarvan warming up, dancing in that bush. getting ready to fight that blue buff that will spawn in just a few seconds.
Absolutely insane. It's like he's dancing outside the bush, or he was dancing outside the bush.
He is now.
But he was outside the bush, technically, kind of, sort of.
He's now BMing the casters as he begins to taunt. That's kind of toxic.
Feels bad.
You know what?
Toxic.
Bye, Jarvan. That is an orange sitting in base. All right. There we go. Is he not back?
Wait, they may just.
I think he is. Yeah, I think they just.
Hold on. I believe per GG League's rules, if he's not able to connect, they have to continue through with a 45.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so unfortunate.
That is actually very. Oh wait. Oh no, I lied. Yeah, that's actually very unfortunate. But don't worry, this makes our glorious Game 3 win even better because we don't even need a fifth person.
No, we
it's
don't.
all good. Don't even need it.
Yeah. Hopefully he gets back in at some point because he is Ornn. He'll scale up eventually. Doesn't matter how much he misses. He doesn't need CS. Okay.
Wait, hold on. I see items in Ornn's bar. Oh wait, no, I lied.
It's a biscuit.
That's from biscuit. That's from biscuit delivery. I've been fooled.
Yeah, that is so rough. Like, what? Do we know what happened? The client just went boom.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe just couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
But it's all right because we're just built different. That's what it is.
We are built different, just like the client.
Isn't that the Bradley way?
Oh yeah. Oh, we actually see a gank coming in top lane. He has the flash. We're built different.
Built different. Absolutely.
We're built
insane.
different. Don't even need
Forces
an
the
Ornn
flash
to
and
get
the
the flash.
Darius.
Yeah. Built
it's all
different.
right.
Yeah. We're chilling.
It is all good. So.
We're chilling, as that one streamer says.
Indeed. But yeah, I mean, with that, I mean, yeah, it's getting really tough for Bradley now trying to navigate his 45. With them having to just like share kind of resources with the junglers so far. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they're put in a real tough situation right now. But you know, at the very least, maybe we can do like a better late than never, and hopefully,
hopefully he can hop in. I wonder what he's trying to do to fix the issue. I can't believe it just broke like that. That is insane.
Yeah, no, I mean, that is big ouch, you know?
Yeah, big ouch, indeed.
Indeed. But anyway, Bradley will try to scrap whatever we can out of this game, so it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And I believe Division B just won their game, so Bradley takes the dub.
Fantastic.
2-1 against Loyola. So don't worry, that means we'll obviously get a dub here.
Yeah. And you can actually see Darius here. He's proxying the wave. Oh, that E does hit Jarvan, but he's just able to walk out.
Yeah,
nice little trade on that Veigar, but Yumi's there. That won't be much.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, wait, no. Now this Darius is going to start ganking.
Oh,
but,
no.
Oh, man. Wait, this isn't if he's actually doing the fancy feat. But also, you have Anivia with egg passive still. And, you know, all things considered, the 3v2 skirmish in the mid lane.
I feel like that was a dub for Bradley.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Not
a very close route.
Bad. Yeah, indeed. But probably one thing, obviously, with top lane gone, probably be expecting an increased presence in River of Herald. Because, you know, now that they're going to have a lot of control over that top side of the map. And so hopefully, you know, Bradley can kind of at least try and adapt by maybe trying to get a lot more control and focusing almost solely on that bot lane to make sure, or that kind of bottom side of the map to make sure that they grab those dragons.
For sure.
Yeah, just...
What a game we're watching.
Yeah, real gamer hours.
Yeah, you have to plate at, what's that, 5 minutes? Nice.
Nice. We're doing
before 5 minutes, it has armor and magic resist. Before 5 minutes hits, or extra armor and magic resist, I should say.
Yeah.
Oh, they do cast a Yumi, but I don't... Yeah, I'm not going to get much out of it, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, I mean... But it'll be all good.
Actually,
first Drake is Cloud, and I believe that SeeWolf is actually already on there. So, you know, good. I got some good early priority. You know, obviously they don't know, or maybe they do know. You know, Jarvan isn't really anywhere near there. So, first early Drake for Bradley, we'll take it.
Yeah, for sure.
They're able to do that, like I said before, because Veigar cannot push out early.
Nope.
So bot lane just gets Bio and gets a quick early dragon here. Does this dragon give them? Yes, it does. 10% ult CDR. Oh, mama, that's pretty useful for this team composition.
Yeah, for everyone. Yeah. I mean, Swain's ultimate, is, as I am a seasoned player, if I do say so myself, is quite long. So getting that 10% off of it is pretty solid. Obviously, you kind of want to spam Morgana ult as much as you can, especially in lane. Even if you're not hitting that stun, the damage it does is not bad for combos if you need to try and burst someone down. So that's nice. And then just Volley Bear and Ashe are just two amazing ults that you just want to have up.
Yeah, I mean, I think as I kind of talked about earlier, I mean, kind of just in general about trying to control that bottom side of the map. I think bot lane is probably going to be the focal point for this match right now with the 45, just because I think already, you know, I think you don't generate too much pressure with the Veigar Yuumi, and so even if Jarvan does come and gank you and everything, I think that, you know, if you stand and fight pretty much, especially with Swain ultimate, you do stand a pretty decent chance of, you know, surviving and possibly even getting a positive trade out of that.
Well, so let's take a moment here and okay, well, hold on a minute.
That
We're
is
seeing
That's a level 6 Darius, and still does have flash up as well. You know,
Flash and Ghost. He could have ghosted and got.
Oh wait, he just
He's out.
says hello.
He didn't want to take it.
So, right, theoretically, the way Bradley can win this game
Right.
is they need to really, really hard win their lanes, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And when I mean hard win, I'm talking like they need to stomp a lane so hard that this tower right here goes down. Like they essentially have to trade towers when this towers goes down.
Oh, for sure.
We're not gonna see this, I think, unfortunately. But theoretically, if they were trying to really win this game, they would try to, you know, camp the crap out of one lane and see how it goes. Honestly, I wouldn't have blamed them if they tried going A-ramming at some point.
Yeah.
That is,
at least at the. Sorry, go.
no, I was just gonna say that's actually the BM recall coming out from this Darius without a laner.
Yeah.
He might actually get punished for it.
Under the tower?
No way!
First blood.
That's what you get for
4v5.
BMing a team with 4 players.
Absolutely nutty.
That was insane by our Volley Bear. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, just simply get stunned under tower and then pretty much can just follow the flash with the Viper ult, and there it is. Oh, well, speaking of ults, unfortunately does get caught of the Morgana and everything. Oh, but
She's out.
The ult just catch him out. Oh my god, so
That
much
healing
damage
from her
right now.
passive. That healing from her passive. Oh
The
my
healing from
goodness.
passive plus the health pots. And
And
actually,
she gets
the
the
initial
egg.
passive will be popped. Wow.
All we need now is Ord to come back.
Yeah, I mean, Bradley so far doing a great job of hanging in there so far,
Yeah.
even with the 45 advantage or disadvantage.
Yeah, that is crazy. That kill top, I really think that's gonna do more than just damage.
Oh, wait,
and gold.
speaking of things,
There's another one.
Wow, the Ashe grabs and actually just layers that CC so well on the Yuumi that she doesn't even have the chance to even dash to Veigar there. Bradley 2-0 up in the 45.
They
All right, it might be
need
happening, guys.
they need to end this game as fast as possible. If they get into late game, that 4v5 is just gonna make such a big difference, regardless of what champions you're playing. So they need to end this quick. And it looks like they could do it. They have a dragon, they have 2 kills. If they keep it up, maybe something good could happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think this, yeah.
Yeah, the only concern here is the Darius
Yeah.
still getting gold, even though he got solo killed by the jungler. Yeah, that's the only concern that they need to find some way to stop this Darius from getting gold, but obviously there's no like actual way to do it at the moment.
Yeah.
Looks like Darius is going to be looking for a Rift Herald here to try and even further the lead. I think honestly, what should happen is early inhib on the top lane, around like I would say 15 to 20 minutes, since there's nobody guarding it at the moment. But if Bradley are able to continue dominating like they are, I could definitely see a scenario where they just end up, you know, grouping together, pushing their lead, and winning these 4v5s.
Yeah, I mean, Infernal Drake is also spawning relatively soon so far, and so I mean, if Bradley's able to kind of trade Rift Herald for that Infernal Drake and probably even get the third one, that puts, you know, Bradley at soul point and really just gives them a little bit more handling in terms of map control and everything, because
Not
obviously
quite soul point, unfortunately. They still need to get the third dragon.
no, for sure. I'm saying if they get this next one and the third one, but you know, that's kind of where we're at right now. Actually,
Whoa.
aggressive ult in in by the Volibear, forces the flash out of the Veigar so far, and the follow-up arrow will grab the Jarvan, but the lost final chapter will come out. Therefore, kills are being traded, but Bradley members are going down one by one so far. Morgana's trying to do what they can. The Dark Binding does catch one as Ashe is running for her life right now from the bird. The flash drop does not go a bit wide and everything, and Ashe will be able to kind of get out with her life. But unfortunately, Bradley isn't able to secure that second Drake so far.
Yeah. That was pretty close. That insta-flash out from Veigar made it look pretty good, but Jarvan did have a pretty good engage there with his ultimate, being able to catch out that Volibear and keep him there while his entire team punished it.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Lots of souls, yeah.
Yeah, he has Leandri's now, by the way, so he got some of that magic fan to do some actual damage.
Wow. Yeah, I know, for sure. Vision and Empire doing great damage. Good lord. But the side stuff in the Darius actually might help him out with
good
the
spell immune.
Darius going mid here, to which I don't understand. He could just continue shoving top lane, because honestly, grabbing the tier 2 top lane turret is kind of massive. I don't know.
Wait, unfortunately, he does get the hook so far.
Yeah, that's the Morgana mid special.
Wait, once again, right now, actually gets caught by almost all the CC and does force the Morgana flash, but this will likely be a cleanup kill from the Volibear, but actually will back off as the Jarvan is there. Unfortunately, arrow does go wide, but Swain is here to back them up, but they just don't have the damage to knock down any of those tanky members.
That arrow was so close too.
The strategy here. So Darius is trying to be greedy and getting kills running down bot lane, when this entire time he was doing this, he could have just been sending the Rift Herald down top lane and possibly even getting the tier 3 turret, because let's be realistic, no one can contest him. He has a black cleaver, and we're seeing a trade down bot lane.
Actually, a good catch so far. Although a lot of damage coming out so far, and the Veigar ultimate was delete the Ashe, and the Swain will go next up, double kill to the Veigar. Yeah, I mean, it was looking good for a little bit, but yeah, I mean, he's 3-0 at this point, was 1-0 before then, and has full items, so unfortunately just didn't have it.
I don't understand this.
Yeah,
this makes zero sense.
This is really unfortunate. It really does just feel like a numbers game at this point already. Just with that Darius just being able to kind of walk wherever he wants. Bot lane's a little bit of a different story. He really hasn't been doing much down there, but mid lane, this poor Morgana has just had to deal with a 2v1 this entire game. So, well, not entire game, but
goes back top.
A pretty good amount of time. Yeah, he's back top now, but I'm like you were saying, I am also looks to be a dragon for Hawkeye here, unless
possibly.
Yeah, I mean,
good gauge.
Volibear does have Stormbringer, but unfortunately it will not be used, as the Frontline Drake will go over to Hawkeye.
Puts the Rift Herald mid. What is going on?
I don't know if I agree with that one, champ. Volibear's here to clean that up.
I simply don't understand this Darius's logic. You get turret platings only for yourself, but are you gonna use this for anything? He could have done the same thing top lane and get closer to the enemy base.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's been missing out on a lot of CS too. I mean, it's literally been free CS. He has no laner. So that on top of the towers, I don't know why he just wouldn't sit mid or sit top.
Oh, and Volibear is in trouble here.
Oh, wait, actually, it doesn't even see it until too late, and just has so much damage, just forced the flash out of the Volibear. That bleed's going down, and they're just kind of ripping apart the jungle so far.
Yeah, I mean, they might as well split the... You know, you have that whole idea of vertical jungling, right? I feel like it's quarter jungling here, where Hawkeye has, you know, their side, and then they also have the top left side. And it's just really unfortunate. It's just so much less gold available to our jungler. And honestly, I would say it shows, but he's keeping up in CS pretty well so far.
Oh, wait, actually a good pick so far. Oh, but once again, the Veigar all just goes...
Yeah,
unfortunate.
And this is what I was talking about. This is what I kind of feared, that the Veigar would actually kind of be starting to pop off, because that was the originally that was their only way of actually getting a kill. I think the Swain's about to go down here too.
Yeah, I'm still a lot of damage not there.
It looks like he gets out, but you can just see that W damage just shredding his health bar, really. It's like a little bit of wave clear coming in mid, just looking to shove in that wave. There is Darius finally starting to hit that top tower. But imagine if it was gone, you know?
I don't even agree with the Black Cleaver purchase for this game either. It should have gone Trinity Force for more of the damage.
What about something like this might be a bad idea. What about something like Sanguine Blade? Burst down
Alright, buddy.
towers.
Alright, buddy.
Come on, you know? Got that attack speed.
Lethality, Darius? Interesting thought. I don't think it will work though.
What about crit? Crit Darius?
Hey,
Darius?
you know what?
Everything Darius.
It might happen.
Everything AP Darius?
Haha.
There we go, there we go.
Yeah, but I mean, I think as you see, some of these engages, Bradley does have some potential to do some damage, but I mean, as you see, just being kind of caught out in these kind of individual skirmishes aren't just really helping Bradley already. Just the disadvantaged numbers.
Yeah, this really sucks. You can kind of see Darius starting to really pick up. He's 0-1 and has a bounty, and it's, it's kind of rough. It just shows how much free resources he's been able to receive.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're already kind of going away from some of their bad habits, or at least HCC was anyway. In terms of grabbing that tower, starting to spread out, and really using their numbers for an advantage. And even just trying to catch out individual members. But so far, the actual turn onto the Darius.
Holy Bear
big
said,
shutdown
call the
on
ambulance,
Yeah.
but not for me.
Yeah. No, I mean, shutdown goal does go on to the Morgana, and
This is so sad, because imagine if we had a 5th player,
that is true.
Hey,
Just imagine if I had a real weapon.
You know what?
Oh
You know
my
what,
God.
Anthony? You could have argued that for the last 2 games. So.
Wow.
Yikers.
Okay, that's a little toxic.
Yikers.
That's a little toxic there, bud.
Oh man, but I mean, I think we kind of saw there, and even some of the previous skirmishes, even though Ash did get blown up. Bradley does have potential to make some of these engages and everything. It's just really about playing the map smart, and doing this. Because at least if you kind of turned, just kind of zoomed in just on the scoreboard and everything, you would say it's not too bad-ish.
Just gotta get rid of that top lane. And
4 to 6 and everything. Drag a
7K
piece.
gold lead on the side of.
Listen. That's not good.
Yeah. I mean, how much gold is on the Darius, do you think, of that 7K gold lead?
Press X, and then you'll see.
Oh, that's the button.
Oh, wow. So, actually, it's all on the Darius. Darius has 7.5K.
Oh, because he also has 145 farm, too.
Yeah. But that's where so honestly, taking Darius out of the equation, which you can't in team fights, but just pretend you can, Bradley's pretty even. The Serial does get dropped, and that's going to suck, but I don't think it's going to get more than this tower, so.
Yeah, one could help. I mean, obviously, as more of these towers are getting,
Another useless Rift Herald.
Another useless Rift Herald.
Yeah.
Let's go. But, I mean, right now, good thing that they've kind of grouped right now as 4, but I think Bradley definitely really kind of needs to be finding these kind of individual picks like they did find on the Darius if they have any hope in terms of moving forward with this game, because while it looked good in the beginning, towers are collapsing. Darius is at the inhibitor tower right now, and they're just kind of getting.
This is what he should have been doing the entire time, by the way. Good job now. Good job, Darius. I know I've been flaming him a shit ton, but this is what he's actually supposed to be good at doing. So good job.
Yeah,
You think he would have had the inhib by now?
Yes, I will think he would have had the inhib with the first Rift Herald. Oh, they're gonna try to steal it.
They got it!
You gotta be kidding me. Bradley goes in. Oh no, unfortunately the cage will just cement their deaths right here.
He needs ult, he needs ult.
Main ultimate does get somewhere, but
barely
there's
missed
not enough damage so far. So unfortunately that is 2 Bradley kills. Dunzo.
Yeah, that Swain had to ult just a little bit sooner, and he would have killed that Jarvan. But Jarvan was able to step out of that. Yeah, he does get Dragon. That was pretty nice.
We take those ?
I think so.
I mean, we take those, but ultimately, it's not going to matter at the moment. They're probably just going to go ahead and take an early inhib.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, yeah, I mean, I think you kind of see them kind of converging on this right now, even with still only the Ashe and the Morgana.
That's some good damage. Wait.
Able to do there. Actually, right now, she's there. Well,
Here
fine,
comes
but
the cleanse.
happens there, and they're just trying to rip apart anyone standing in their way. Well, unfortunately, the Volibear isn't tanky enough, and actually just gets blown up so far. Darius is still trying to hang on there, but there's just getting poked down so far by the Ashe, but just the rest of the team from HCC will stop any further re-engage, except for a flash forward from the Morgana, forces the Anivia passive, but will maybe still get away. And there it is. That's the flash.
So, actually, pretty interesting interaction there that I did not know. So, I think the Morgana's plan was to go in and ult, right? Which she did. She did hit the Anivia, but when Anivia Oh, he did it!
That is so much damage.
Wow. That was crazy. Anyway, so I did not know this. If you ult Anivia, right, and it does enough damage to turn her into her egg, you lose that connection on that Morgana ult. That's what happened.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's why she got out, because, you know, she was expecting that extra damage on the second pop of her ult, but it just didn't come because it was unattached, which is really interesting.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you know, she turns up from Anivia to Egnivia, so it's actually different. It's a different champ, so you know.
Yeah.
What can you say?
Sense. Yeah, I mean, it makes more sense with, like, say something like Zac blobs, because, you know, they pop out and they're their own thing, but hey, now you know.
Now the more you know. Yeah. But right now, I mean, HCC kind of meandering around this Baron. I think kind of half deciding whether they want to do it or not. There they are. They're doing it now. Unfortunately, BU does not have
They can take it fairly quickly due to the Vagar's power right now.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, well, they don't necessarily have a lot of the DPS and everything. Yeah, I mean, now you have the whole 5-man there and everything. A lot of the big damage coming out for the 5-0 Vagar, good lord. And yeah, that'll be a Baron for HCC, unfortunately, and might catch out. But unfortunately, the Hyper ult is used. But you know, Darius is now going in speed right now. Fails to grab the Morgana after the spell shield catches him. But the final chapter will just cement their death and everything. And actually, that's a Yuumi on a killing spree. Darius almost caught under turret. Not surprising. But it is a 4v3 so far.
Yeah. Well, meanwhile, while we're talking about this, the super minions are infiltrating the base topside.
Absolutely
Bradley's
correct.
gonna have to go ahead and take care of that.
Yeah. No, unfortunate minions, and actually, whoa, really interesting flash interaction there. But yeah, it's one extra started down for Bradley. Unfortunate, and HCC continues their death march to the base. The demonic extension will come out, but to no avail. Very close.
Anivia is tanking tower. She should die here. No, she does not.
Hate to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's gonna be mid lane inhibitor down, and
I think they might be able to end here.
They might, but I mean, health bars are a little low on the Anivia and the Vagar, so it's a possibility of a turnaround, but they're just gonna take the safe way.
Yeah, Anivia could TP back actually if they wanted to. I think they're just gonna dip though. It's gonna get out for now.
Very interesting I mean, honestly, they're playing it safe, so yeah, I understand the back. They're probably just gonna reset here and maybe go for drag and bot inhib next. I would like to see one of them just split, honestly, just to end the game earlier. So what ends up happening if one of them do end up splitting, even if the Bradley all 5 go for them, the 4 that go bot are gonna end up getting inhib, most likely. And if they don't respond to the split pusher, then the split pusher can end the game. So I would like to see a 4-1 setup here from HCC.
Yeah, and another factor on that too. You know,
he left again.
He double left. He's actually.
he was actually here the whole time. He was trolling us.
he was actually AFK. Report him.
But yeah, it's Mountain Soul, or it's Mountain Drake coming up. Yeah. So yeah, Mountain Drake coming up so far. So I mean, you know, HCC has all lanes pushed up so far. So I mean, that's probably going to be in the hands of them so far. As Bradley cannot.
Like HCC doesn't even want it.
They might be looking to end here.
No, they just don't care. And yeah, Volibear trying to get whatever he can while the team's away the full siege on. But Will back, as can see, with the full danger here and everything. But Minions do get destroyed so far, and we'll be waiting for that next wave so far. But yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, they still have that Baron buff. I'm not sure how much left is long, or how much time is left on there and everything. But you know, the Darius Yuumi will kind of be the splitter right there in the mid lane. That'll be a dunk right there. And you know, Bradley's currently is being scattered so far. They're gonna try whatever they can. Goes golden, but to no avail so far. As Darius actually purposely under his turret, does get that kill on the Darius, but there is still 4 other HCC members here, and so there is the lone Ashe versus the world so far to try and save BU's hopes of getting a win.
It does not look like it's going to happen, as the Nexus is going to fall here very soon. Vagar might be looking for that last kill on the Ashe, but it doesn't look like he will get it. And that is unfortunately the end of the best of 3 for Bradley versus Hawkeye. Very unfortunate that DC.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that really does suck.
I think they honestly would have won it if the.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if Volley, let's say we have a top laner, right? Top laner, you know, contests Darius in his own lane like a top laner does, and maybe Volibear probably could have played around bot a little bit, waiting for that cage cooldown to be on cooldown and then going in. But
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that was not the case. So, it happens. It happens.
That stinks.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is where I would ask you guys, what could they have done differently and all that. But, I guess it'd be connect. So.
Wow, the flame.
You
win this game? Connect. Enter the game.
Yeah. No, it's definitely not his fault that he was not able to connect, but I wonder how much different the game would have been if we did have a top laner on our side.
I honestly think they could have won it. The two lanes were doing super well in the early game. It was just when the Darius was attempting to do stuff. When actually no, it wasn't even when the Darius was attempting to do stuff. It was more when the bot lane started kind of losing against the Veigar Yumi. That I feel like the game actually kind of started spiraling out of control. Because if they could have kept the Veigar down, they still could have had a chance. I don't know if they would have won, but but that Veigar getting fed was essentially the nail in the coffin immediately.
No, for sure.
Loss.
All right. Well, I guess we're kind of good to end the stream now. That was very unfortunate, even though this night was not all negatives. I mean, that second game looked really, really good for Bradley. They looked very strong in that game.
Yep.
And if they're able to continue that throughout the rest of the season, I think we can start to see some dub pickups and start to see some snowball action going on.
For sure.
Looked very strong in the second game. So, all right, that's gonna be it for us. Thank you, Adrian and Griffin, for casting.
Of course.
It was very fun.
Anytime.
And
anytime. Hopefully next week is a 5-5.
Yeah, yeah. We'll be here next week for sure. And that's all. So everyone, thank you for coming, checking out the stream, and have a good night.
See you guys.
See ya.